it, clip it, clip it. Welcome, everybody. Whoop, there we go. Hey, how you doing? Crippling Canuck, how's it going? Good news, Hulk Hogan is not dead yet. Yeah, I kind of figured.
I know.
I mean, I think every day that we don't hear any news, it's like good news, he isn't dead yet. Yeah, has he made any sort of recovery? So it's not good news, it's no bad news. I always hated that.
No news.
Good news.
No news is good news.
Right. No news
is good news.
No news is good news in a certain context. Here's where I don't think it's good news. The way he was described to me last. He's on his deathbed. Mm-hmm. He can't speak. Mm-hmm. He can't move. Or honestly, and I'm only speaking for myself here, that's like a nightmare scenario. That trapped, locked in my body, just sitting there, can't do nothing. Dear God, please, someone turn the system off. I need to be rebooted or just crash the thing and blow up the hard drive. Whatever you've got to do, either this is over or it's fixed. That's where it is. Celeb deaths are always come in threes. That's what people say, but I.
Yeah, and there was someone else. There was a Cindy something or
it defines celebrity.
There was someone else.
I mean, if you're willing to cast a wide enough
older
net.
Country music, I think.
Lab glass, and I have a boner. I don't know why you needed to tell us about that, but congratulations to your still functioning phallus.
Hi, Labby. How you doing?
Checking up with the turn that over to live chat, you dumb Johnny. Waiting on the flood. What's up? If that Wednesday's wet, there are gators in it. I hope there's no gators in the Wednesday. The rain can fuck right off. I woke up and it was bright out at like 6 a.m, and then it suddenly wasn't, and it's weird because I woke up early because the last 2 days I've been getting up early. So I woke up early. I went to the bathroom and I'm like, I'll go back to bed, catch a few more winks, and I did. And it's weird to go to bed at night, wake up in the morning, and then wake up later that morning, and it's like it feels like it's night again. My brain's like, did you sleep for an entire day? And I'm like, God, I wish. But yeah, I am Rusty Grammar saying, the Hulkster dying doesn't work for me, brother. Right. But so you're saying you want him to be a vegetable on a bed for as long as possible? Like, I understand your love of the man. I can certainly appreciate that. But if you have a little bit of empathy, what kind of life is it? Again, we don't have the ability to talk.
Yeah, at that point, I wouldn't want to be sticking around either. I'd rather just get it over with.
Now, he could. Yeah. Now, if you said good
I'm
news,
stuck
brother.
in my head and I'm aware and I can't, but I can't communicate at all. I'm just alive inside the vegetable that was my body.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd just put me to get me out of my misery.
Right. I think that's the way most of us, like, logically, and it makes sense. But, like, again, Rusty wants to be Hogan's last ride. Wow. Well, then. But, yeah, like I said, if it was, like, good news, the Hulkster, like, is regaining some function, like, he's making his way back, then it's like, yes, that is good news. But if you're like, good news, the Hulkster isn't dead yet. It's like, that's not good news. It's just not bad news. And I just, again...
news is good news. I'll take
that's
it.
the saying. But in this case, like I said, given the no news is good news, well, the good news is he's still, at the very best, a vegetable in his own body on a bed.
At best.
At best. So I'm just like, that's not good news. I'll agree with you. It's not bad news. It's not good news, is all I'm saying. There's a difference, goddammit.
Fair enough.
Macho Man was my guy in that. Ooh, yeah. I cannot do a good Macho Man.
I grew up, I wanted to be Elizabeth. I had an Elizabeth poster on my
Did you practice,
wall.
like, wrapping yourself around a tree sometimes?
No.
Okay.
No. I was later.
Mm.
I'm talking in the time when she was fighting, or they were fighting over her. That era. That was. I wanted to be her. As an adult, I realized that she was actually not the best role model at all. At all. But
Brian the Science saying, if I ever go veggie, but my eyes can open, turn on anime marathons. Right, that's not bad, but still. Yeah. Then Stone Cold, and now I don't care, says Rusty. I'll be honest, I came into wrestling during the
Stone
Rock.
Cold didn't die, did he?
No.
Oh, okay.
He's saying who his wrestlers were. He's saying he was kind of a Hulk guy, but more of the Hulk Hogan era, he was a bigger Macho Man fan.
Okay.
And then he moved on to Stone Cold. And now he doesn't care. I was a big wrestling fan, if you can call me that, and you really can't. Just mostly during the Stone Cold and the Rock era. One of my favorite wrestling moments was just when Stone Cold and the Rock are singing in the middle of the ring some fucking hillbilly song. I don't remember what it is. And then I'm pretty sure and it's like to like make friends or whatever, and they're having this moment. It's fun. They're singing. You look at them and you see them both smiling. They're having a great time. And then fucking Stone Cold just stunners the fuck out of the Rock out of nowhere. Just wha-bam! And then just drops him. And I was like, oh no! And that's just, so that was one of my favorite moments because it looked like they were cracking in the ring. Like they were doing the bit and they were supposed to be saying, but again, the smiles, they're looking like this is fucking retarded.
They're having too much
They're
fun.
having too much fun. And it was beautiful. Because even if you knew it was like, oh, these guys don't really hate each other, it's all like what, right? But it's like you're watching that moment and you're like, oh god, this is fucking hilarious. And you knew that someone was gonna fucking either The Rock was gonna fucking rock bottom Stone Cold, or Stone Cold was gonna stunner The Rock. You knew one of them was gonna fucking break it, so it wasn't a big deal. But it was just fucking hilarious, and that moment always stuck with me. That and Edge's wedding. Edge's wedding.
Was that with
live on WWE to fucking Lita?
Lita with the black bed in the middle of the ring.
I don't remember if it was a black bed, but they had
Lita with red hair.
Yeah, they had.
It was with the Hardy Boys.
Yeah, she was with. I think it was Matt Hardy, and she was legit with Matt Hardy, and she legit cheated on Matt Hardy with Edge, who I will say this. I hated Edge
in real life. I didn't know it was real life. I thought it was all show.
I'll give you. Well, no, it's not. This is where show and reality merged. So people found out about it. It got out that happened. And so since it became public knowledge. T. Jefferson said WWE Lita. You're thinking of the live sex celebration, Digger, not the wedding. Who wants to Edge, says the American Century. Yeah.
Hey, man.
Matt Hardy
rocked.
Matt Hardy got released because of Lita cheating. So like it fucked up Matt Hardy's career. Yeah, because Matt Hardy couldn't really, work with Edge very well because he's got a problem. And so
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
they let him go, and they used the whole Lita and Edge thing as an actual storyline, which led to the wedding. So Lita, and this is, in my opinion, both. It was she agreed to do it, obviously, because she was under contract and everything. I don't know how much ability to resist she had. She was in the fucking center of the ring while an entire an entire stadium
Yeah.
audience just chants, thank you, balls deep, just chants slut, slut, slut,
I remember
slut.
that.
And
I
she's
remember
bawling.
that.
Her mascara's
Yeah.
running. She does not look happy. And her wedding vows, she actually said, if loving you makes me a slut, then I'm proud to be the slut of the century. And like, she said that Lita was going to get fired if she didn't do the celebration. I have no idea what that is. But yeah,
Oh,
so
interesting.
the fucking the audience losing all their shit doing that. We were watching it on pay-per-view. This is when me and Ivy's mom were first together, and I had a pet ferret. Back. Thank you, balls deep. Because of Twitch and the nice pump of money we had from Twitch yesterday, we're down to $25 today. So thank you all very, very much. But yeah,
Yes.
so I had a ferret named Mackenzie, and I had taken him out for a walk, and I'd just come back with my ferret, and I was watching that moment happen, and she's like, if loving you makes me a slut, and she's so unhappy. And the whole audience is chanting this stuff. I am proud to be the slut of the century. Now, the people in my living room that were watching this were very invested in this storyline, how it affected Matt Hardy, the reality of it, all of it. And they were completely jaw-struck and silent when that line was uttered.
You sure about that?
Totally. I was there.
You sure about that?
And it gets better. Wait, if you let me finish the story. So they were completely awestruck about it. And I just sing, because it's completely silent, I just go, whoa, somebody shot the dog. And then I walk out of the room. And nobody knew how to react to that either. And then after about a solid minute of silence, I laughed for at least 30 minutes. I was high. I was high. I hadn't had weed in a while. And like back in the day, I didn't use weed as a medicinal substance. So it was a thing I had, and then I didn't have, and then I have, and then I don't have. And yeah, so I was just laughing my fucking balls off that nobody reacted to that. And people are still like, what's that from? No, it's not from anything. It's just kind of like a musical way of embodying the moment. It's kind of upbeat, but it's a super downer if you listen to the lyrics. Because that's the way I take it is, whoa, somebody just shot the dog. Like, fucking, if I loving you makes me a slut, I'm proud to be the slut of the century. And I'm like, no, you're not.
No, you're really not.
We can see it. And the worst part was the audience I'm talking about watching this, majority women.
Yes.
Majority women, and of those women, a couple of them super, super, super big wrestling fans. Of those, they were kind of Matt Hardy fans. So they had zero problem with slut shaming this lady.
I had no idea that any of that was IRL. My dad and I laughed about it. And honestly, after the live sex celebration, I think that was the last time I watched wrestling with any real regularity. Like for me, that was enough. That was the line, and I could not allow it to be crossed anymore. But yeah, I loved wrestling.
Mike
really
Lindell got
loved the
arrested at
Hardy
Hardy's.
Boys.
Kyle, if you have a link, sorry to interrupt you. I read that,
Don't
and
worry.
if you have some sort of link, I will look for that. If Mike Lindell really got arrested at a Hardy's, I want to see.
Ooh.
Yes, she was coerced into the live sex show. Was there actual titties in this live sex celebration? I doubt it. It had to be TV friendly.
There was a ginormous bed with black satin or silk sheets, and they had to get underneath the blankets and simulate sex. And if I remember correctly, someone was hiding underneath that bed with like a chair or something. If I remember correctly, it was awful. Singular titty. There you go. T. Jefferson remembers. Singular titty, and it's blurry. But yeah, that disappointed me. I really like the Hardy Boys. I like that weight class because they can do the aerial the gymnastics, and they can really work the ropes. I think it's really cool.
And do your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Take them down. Take them out. All right, let's pull up the first hour stories. We got a couple of things to get into left over from yesterday, and then other things that we saved just for our lovely Lady Digger, as well as we're going to play a video, at least some parts of it at the beginning for sure. We're going to play a video. Apparently, there is a super racist town in America, and we're going to look at that for a bit. So we're going to cover all those things. I do want to warn people, like, it's stormy. I don't like Daniels. No, it's stormy, and I don't know if we're going to suddenly blink out. Hopefully the KBS won't be an issue, but more importantly, hopefully we're not going to suddenly lose power, but we'll see.
If we disappear, that's why. Hello, Wild. How you doing? You're back from vacation, eh?
Hardy Boys are still wrestling and are TNA Tag Team Champions. Okay. 3 titties is a mutant, says Brian the Science. I mean, technically, according to Total Recall, but we live in a day and age now where that's just plastic surgery.
Yeah.
Only one super
Well, there's 2 towns, but only one of them is considered super racist.
Oh, well, it's not that the it's not like, well, you're misunderstanding, Rexstart. We're not doing a story about a town with racist people. The way the story is presented, particularly by the interviewer, is the existence of this town is racist. It literally, and what I mean by that is, it doesn't matter what people who live there and what they choose to believe. It's literally the fact that this town exists and the ideals it has makes it racist. And we have a really funny, we have the receipts of a really funny, oh, really? Well, then explain XYZ. And we'll get to that in a bit, where that's in the second hour stuff.
It'll be fun.
So I imagine that's when we start ditching and chucking things. Like this show, and this show, I love doing it. This show is a boat. And quite frankly, it starts out fully loaded with stories. We get halfway across the pond, and I realize there's a fucking leak. So then we start pitching out the biggest and heaviest things we don't need, just so that way the boat doesn't take on as much water. I was more of an Encyclopedia Brown fan over the Hardy.
Fair enough.
Yeah, after the books, I didn't realize they went to the ring. That was always one of the weird things to me. Why didn't they ever embrace that? It's like, it's the Hardy Boys. Like they always came out, and they were always like dreads and like punk rock, and they were
they were punk rock.
Yeah, but I feel it'd be really funny if they were like white collar, upper crusty, like shirt and ties, and like the pyrotechnics don't go off. No, it's just a couple people blowing like party things, like just really safe, super friendly. And then when they come out with their sweater vests on and everything, you don't have, by God, it's the Hardy Boys. Like, no, you just have some weird dude look like literally looks like Walt Disney, like he stepped out of the 50s, and he just sits down. By God, it's the Hardy Boys. They've experienced a lot, and here they come, solving mysteries while they cross America, fighting for justice. It's the Hardy Boys. And then he has to leave. And that's it. The whole thing.
Fuck off.
You should get in touch. I don't know. The punk thing might be getting a little old these days. They might need a new gimmick. Should write
Goldberg just had his retirement match. Bret Hart still hates him too. I didn't realize Bret Hart hated him. I can file that under a giant pile of I don't care. Goldberg has done what he needed to do for me by playing Santa Claus in Thank you very, very much. Fettuccine El Poo-Poo. Goldberg was in Santa Sleigh, which is, and you're going to watch this at some point because I love this movie. And so the first Christmas we get to spend together, you will be watching a B-movie horror about Santa Claus having been one of the biggest misunderstood figures of modern history because Santa Claus is actually the son of Satan. That's why his name is Santa.
Oh.
Hey, laser lips.
Interesting.
Your mama was a snowblower.
Thanks. I was in the. I'm thinking about getting rid of channel point ones. Like, if you want to interrupt me, like, I would like to make some money. But like, hey, but yeah, like,
Come on now.
no, it's just fucking. It's happened a couple of times today, and like, channel points don't do dick.
I have no idea how any of that stuff works.
But yeah,
honestly.
Santa Sleigh. He is Actually, let's just find the fucking trailer. Fuck it. I was just gonna do a quick thing
why
about
not?
how I
Let's
love
just do this.
one line
Yeah.
with Goldberg in it. But now that I got taken off, like my train of thought gets interrupted. It'd be one thing if people were typing in chat, boring, we don't care, move on. But it's like when they use the sound drops and stuff, like my train of thought gets interrupted and just doot doot doot, and I'm already not feeling well. I've really been kind of burning it at both ends for the beginning of the week, and which isn't abnormal. And feeling like this actually really isn't too abnormal. But normally I'm like, oh, we're midway through the week. We wind down and we're done. No. I'm winding up this week. Fuck. Right? Because I have to do this today, tomorrow. I've got all the other shit I got to do. And then fucking Saturday, I got to get out to Stoney's and hang out there. Well, I don't say got to like it's difficult, but it's going to tax me physically. And so.
Yeah.
And then I got to do Sunday. I still, like, I want to do it, but I have no idea how the fuck that's going to affect me. Anyways, the movie came out in 2005. This is the greatest Christmas movie that exists. I don't care what anyone says.
I want the truth about Christmas.
If it's the truth you want, then it's the scary truth you're gonna have.
According to the Book of Claus, Santa, Satan's only son, lost a bet and was forced to spread Christmas cheer. But now,
for 1,000 years,
all bets are off.
Santa?
Yes.
Oh, God, it's the nanny.
Santa Claus.
Sorry.
The way
I talked through it, didn't I?
No, it's fine. The way he murders the family in the beginning, because that's where we get introduced to him being horrible. Before you learn the whole setup, you watch him just butcher a family. That's the family he goes after.
Oh,
like
okay.
He fucking.
I don't know this movie.
This movie is hilarious. It's stupid and worth one watch. Want to know what Blackface Lake is on the old maps? I don't know.
I kind of do, Bull Steve. I've been watching, and you've been singing our Gordon Lightfoot. I see you. I appreciate it.
Population 1350.
Ho, ho, hoes.
Santa Claus is not a myth or a legend. He's real. Only he's not bearing gifts and presents anymore.
Christmas can sure scare the dickens out of people.
He's scary yet educational.
I'm just trying to spread a little Yuletide fear.
Are you saying Santa is offing everyone who's naughty and nice?
Nicholas shot him!
You shot Santa?
Run away! Santa's on the loose!
This holiday season,
He has a giant bull. He's throwing explosive presents.
Nice.
bolt the windows.
Locking your doors didn't seem to help them.
Aw, Grandpa got run over by a reindeer.
Everyone stand back. Things are about to get a little messy.
And block the chimney. 'Cause naughty or nice, Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa's Sleigh.
Go ahead, kid. Let's see what Santa got you.
I hate children.
It's awesome. He does so much fun shit. He gets stuck behind an old lady on the road and he starts screaming, "Move, bitch! Get out of the way!" And then the fucking bull rams the car. It's awesome. The last line sounded like Jesse Ventura. Kind of. It's Goldberg. So, actual steel toe wearer saying, "What's up, Johnny?" Hey, Digger. I love that money when I was a little feller. I think he means movie. Yeah, that movie was awesome. That movie was awesome. It is hilarious.
I don't know how I haven't seen it.
I will say this.
Like it would be right up my alley.
Yeah. With how much we've hung out lately, I can say, yeah, you'll probably enjoy the corniness of the movie, the goofiness of the plot, the gratuitousness of the violence, and You'll probably spend a lot of time dissecting the special effects of all of the violence.
Hmm.
They do.
Well, what year was it?
It's 2005. 2005. Johnny, you ever played Days Gone? I don't think so. I've been enamored with Final Fantasy 14 for a long time. Oh, I closed that instinctively. I should just open that back up. 1 second, because I'm retarded. I been playing Final Fantasy 14 online a lot, but really, oh, there we go. That's the one. I've been falling into Mecha Break lately. The fucking harvest resources and extract mode has gotten fun. That's a fun MMO. The story for a lot of the game was really fucking awesome. I have the latest expansion, Dawn Trail. I still have that left to play through. But the story up to that?
Start.
Whew, what? Bret
Is
Hart.
that for real? Like, is that really a thing? Bret Hart got that movie banned in Canada because Goldberg was in it?
That would be funny if.
I mean, that would make sense as to why I didn't know such a movie existed.
Ever played
But
New
that
World?
seems a
No,
bit-
I don't. I don't have the money to jump from MMO to MMO all the time. So if it's a free to play, maybe I could try it. But like, ultimately, yeah, I kind of find games and then I fall into them. I thought I was gonna hate Mecha Break. Like, honestly, the whole I always say I'm not a PvPer, that I don't play games to play versus other people. But ever since Overwatch, like the Team Fortress 2 styled game, like I actually have been falling into those hero shooter things. Like I did that one, Marvel Rivals, and now I'm on Mecha Break, and I've loved all of them. They have issues, different things, but Mecha Break in particular, I'm a giant robot fan, so it's like I get to pilot a giant robot. Like we kind of won there. New World was good in the beginning, but not anymore. Oh, I have heard that from a few, and that's the way a lot of them start out, and it's just that's why I don't jump from one to one. If I have a lot of friends playing one and it looks interesting, then maybe I'll go over there. With the Final Fantasy 14 thing, I jumped ship to that when I first got a computer back. I didn't go to World of Warcraft. I tried picking up a new game and I played that, and then I fell out of love with it. And I explained to Brian some of my issues, and he explained to me that is a content chunk that is just kind of a sand trap, and once you get through that, it really picks up and speeds up. And he was right. And I really loved the game after that point. So, yeah. All right. We have, like I said, a lot of stuff to do. We're almost halfway into the first hour. Thank you for the money on Twitch. I'm going to cough. Dear Lord. I didn't smoke anything. Did I inhale a cat hair? Where did that come from? Oh, I hate that sensation.
Yeah.
So I'll do this story first from the New York Post. I don't think there's an actual what would you call it, like video with it. Open image in new tab. There's a fly that's been buzzing around here lately. Like, because it's warm, and so this is a more cooler area, so it's just fucking horrible. My stupid hair shit has perfumey smells. The fly wants to eat my fucking hair gel. Like, it's not even gel, it's pomade. You asshole. It's Old Spice. So this shirt is a thing that's available online. It's not an actual missing cat. It's a fucking trendy shirt. To wear a shirt that says missing cat, name, and all of this stuff. But the phone number, cash reward upon return. The phone number on the bottom is an actual couple's phone number.
I was going to say, I know the 604 area code.
Well, there's a reason you know the 604 area code. A Canadian couple is being hounded with calls about their missing cat, and all because their number was splashed across a T-shirt decorated with a poster of a lost cat by a brand 3,000 miles away on Long Island. The fact that your brand is like, no, we make a missing cat shirt. Is there an actual missing cat? No, but it's trendy and cool. What, to wear a shirt that says someone's beloved pet is alone in the wild? Like, that's fucking horrible. Why would that be a thing? But because this is a thing, people have been buying these shirts, or at the very least seeing the number and hounding these people. Jonathan McCurrick and Natasha Lovey's phone has been on fire with strangers calling them to tell them they found their feline Torbo.
Oh, no.
However, the British Columbian couple doesn't even have a cat named Torbo. Their furry friend is Mauser, and he's happily chilling at home. Wow, I'm Captain Mauser.
I'm like, shoot, 604. I know that.
Sometimes, like 6 times a day, I'm getting these really random phone calls and people leaving me voicemails saying they've found my cat and they want money for my cat. This is the worst part about this story. What if people's cats...
cash reward.
What if people's cats are being abducted by assholes trying to make a buck? Like, I found one that looks like it. Stray cats are getting picked up and then they think they have a home. This whole thing is horrible. I want to know who this company is, because we need to burn that fucker to the ground.
Yeah, this is
disgusting. There should be legal consequences just for being like, no, we just put a picture of a cat on a shirt. We put a message on. Like, if you did that with people, if you just took a stock photo and you said, person missing, I'm pretty sure you'd get arrested. Right? Like, if I go to fucking BrollPhotos.com and I just take some guy's B-roll photo, slap it on a shirt, print it out 8 million times saying, bro missing, like missing father, missing husband, whatever.
Cash reward.
Cash reward for finding Negrodamus, whatever it is. Like, you put that on there and people are going to do heinous shit for the money because people are horrible. But more importantly, I feel like you'd get arrested. I feel like that'd be a thing. Like, you can't do that. You can't claim this person is missing. You can't make that up. And I get it. Cats don't have lawyers because they don't have money, so the Jews aren't interested. But if they did, I feel like we'd be... but yeah, it's fucked up that this is a thing. At first, the pair thought the calls, which mainly came from the U.S., were scams. When we started actually picking up the calls and responding to the voicemails, I thought it was some attempt at a scam. You hear about scams all the time about missing pets. Half the time, they just cut you off and go like, no, I've got your cat. I want the money for the cat. And I'm like, no, there's no money.
What cat?
There's no cat. And they usually hang up. After months of their phone ringing off the hook, they finally asked the caller how they got their number. The caller explained that their digits were printed on the shirt made by the contemporary clothing company Wisdom, based out of Smithtown, New York. More like Just Dumb, not Wisdom. Just Dumb. Reached out to the business, which reported the shirt was no longer available for purchase online and said in an email that the use of a real number within the art created was not intentional.
Oh, no.
This isn't art. This is torture porn. Anyone with empathy just feels bad seeing that shirt. This isn't art. I hate that they got again, they should be in trouble for releasing a fake. The couple also contacted the company, which offered them a similar answer, but no real apology. Sue the out of them. She's not ready to change her number because of its 604 area code, British Columbia's first, which is now difficult to get.
It's now defunct. Yeah. My dad's got one.
I don't want to change it. I'll just keep answering. That's sad. I want her to sue this company into bankruptcy. I want I want the artist responsible for this shirt to not be able to afford a shirt of their own ever again. Like you don't do that. You don't put missing cat and then real number. Like it's bad on bad here. Nothing but bad luck here. Now, if it was a fake, you know what? You know where this would be justifiable? In fact, no, it's still not justifiable. The whole cash reward thing upon return. People are going to do heinous shit. Like she said, people were calling her saying they have her cat. They want money. Whose fucking cat was that? Did you pick up just some stray cat? Or did you take someone's pet? People did, like, low-level fucking horrible shit because of this. I hate this. Doxers doing doxing shit, says Balls Deep. Well, kind of. Why didn't the brand use 555? Right, put a blatantly fake number and don't say cash reward upon return.
Yeah. That's the biggest.
Because I got bad news for you. I know a whole bunch of people like, 555-614-3333. Dude, the number you dialed cannot be reached. Crap, I think their phone got disconnected, guys. I want the money for the cat. Like, they're dumb. They will still do the heinous shit and then find out the phone number doesn't work. Al, come on, buddy. It's been a difficult day for me already. I don't need the cat stuff. Like, I know you want to be here, but not on the desk. God damn it. Anyways, so yeah, we'll move on with that. So that was horrible. I can't believe they did that. We'll do this one quick because I wanted to know what the hell the deal is here. And you know what one this one is. So, like, I'm not pro-abortion.
You let that cat on the desk.
He is
let
on the
that
desk.
cat on the desk.
He is. He's right there. I would have put the number for the
he's
White
just
House.
reinforcing it.
I hope the shirt company sold the info for their paying customers to Chinese organ harvesters. That's
a bit much.
It's a bit much. I don't fault the person buying the shirt. The shirt got made available, and you're a weird sick F because you're like, I want to raise awareness about a missing cat. It's again, this like that. Oh, we just thought it'd be a cool shirt. What?
Why?
Anyways, so I'm not a big abortion fan. So I kind of would be against this for the most part. But like I've always said, you know, woman's body, woman's choice. I just want to see that met with the men having a choice of their own to make too. Like I like, okay, it's your body. You don't want to go through with this. You don't have to. Or if you want to, it's going to happen regardless of what the guy says. Fine. But what if the guy doesn't want to be involved? I feel like there should be a I'm not involved. But, you know, like normally it's like, oh, well, you don't need to be involved. You just have to pay child support. But no, I didn't want to have the baby. I don't want to have the baby. I don't want to have the baby or the responsibility. And you're saying we have to. I mean, both parties are involved, but it just seems weird that one party gets all the say on whether or not we go forward from here. Right. Al doing Al shit, says T. Jefferson. Yes, everybody. Al doing Al shit. He's back in my lap, getting his...
Hello, Al.
His grandpa cat snuggles. As people recently made me keenly aware, he is an extremely old cat.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that. Okay, I don't know what I'd do without my Alucard. All right, so yeah, so these two gay men apparently wanted to have a kid, and obviously, God doesn't agree with that. so they needed a surrogate, and she's carrying the baby, and apparently she got a cancer diagnosis and decided to deliver the baby early. So now they wanted or ordered her to let the baby die. And I'm curious as to how that's a thing. So we're going to delve into this quick.
Yeah. Legally, how can we let the baby who has been born, she's been delivered. How do we legally kill this baby?
Two men hired surrogate Brittany Pearson to create their quote dream family, but by the end of the process, a 25-week-old baby boy was murdered.
Oh boy,
Whoa.
sorry. Was murdered.
While pregnant.
They did.
Yeah. While pregnant, Brittany received a breast cancer diagnosis and decided to deliver the baby early at 25 weeks so she could receive chemo treatment while giving the child a possible chance of survival.
A chance to live, yeah.
She said her thought was, I want to keep this baby safe and bring it earthside. But the purchasing couple, and this is the part that bothers me, didn't want to pay Brittany for a baby born before 35 weeks due to the potential health problems of a premature baby. They demanded the baby be immediately terminated. So far, I've learned my niece knows they can't force her to abort, but once the baby is out, then the baby is property, and that property belongs to the DNA parents, and they don't want to give the baby any life-saving care. Basically, my niece says she has to get baby out and watch it die.
Yeah.
When Brittany refused to kill the baby, they threatened legal action. When she offered to adopt the child, they demanded a death certificate.
Oh.
Brittany has described her experience as a surrogate as feeling like a rented out uterus. Well, that's literally what you are.
That is what you are. Yeah.
Surrogacy. Oh, spoiler alert! It's in California. Surrogacy laws in California gave no rights to Brittany or the baby. She was able to deliver the baby at 25 weeks, but the purchasing couple had ownership of the child after birth. They ordered that life-saving care be withheld. The baby boy died shortly after birth.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I feel like as a society, we should approach that gay couple with the next time they want to have a kid. Like, no, you're not allowed.
No.
We gave you a chance.
Yeah,
you treat kids like pets. Spoiler alert. You can't fucking understand.
Yeah, these aren't purebred animals where you kill off the ones that have.
And that's the thing.
health issues.
The only people in this. No, sorry to interrupt, but it just pissed me off. The only people in this who wanted the baby to die were the parents who made this woman go through this trouble in the first place. She was so determined from the time she'd spent with this kid growing in her womb that this kid gets a chance, it gets a crack at life.
She was willing to take it on herself.
Right.
She was willing
but they
to
don't
take
want
the
their,
baby herself.
I don't want some boy raised in some cisgender straight home with my DNA. He needs to be raised in a gay home where I can show him the ways of gaydom. Also, they wanted to have a boy. Wow. Surprise.
Rusty Grammar saying, wait, so which is it? It's not property inside the womb,
but outside
it is outside. Yes. Yes. Yet it's a life at conception and still life after birth. Yeah.
This is where the anti-abortion people have a thing. Again, the fact that like people can do that, it's just fucked up.
It's hideous. Yeah, they should not be allowed. What are they going to do if they have another kid that's full term but then ends up having health issues? What are they going to do with that one?
Oh, they'll just kill him.
Well,
again, I don't view these people as
my point.
That's my problem with this. That's my problem with this. They view children like pets. Because again, they don't say what you want for when you care for somebody who's going through the process of carrying a child. You don't risk anything, whatever, but you do understand the amount of effort. You're there for the little kick bumps, like all those little moments. You develop attachment. If you're paying some lady that I'm guessing they don't even spend time with to fucking carry this thing. And then they find, I've got a cancer diagnosis, so we're going to have the baby early. Well, then just send it back. I don't want to risk it's defective.
Yeah.
Poignant Pachyderm, Digger, and Johnny. Hey, Poignant Pachyderm. Hello. We're going till 4:30. Today's goal is sitting at a measly 25. Let's copy the merch and Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo stuff for people. If we bang out that 25, it's awesome. If we don't really make any movement on it, we'll check the Twitch at the end of the show and hope that it's not a horrible thing. And we'll link these here if you want to do it direct. There you go. Boom. Bada bam. Update. The definitely not sable antelope jerky is supposed to be here today. So we will have that for Sunday for you lovely folks. All right, pin this message. For those of you that come out, we're planning to do, unless, again, because we, may not have sizes accurately, planning to do 1 stick for $1, 6 for $5. Kind of a deal. Bam. There's my bitch. All right, so we've got it slapped up in all 3 chats. $25 for the show, and then we're all square with the house. And everything over that just goes to tomorrow. Let's go ahead and move through this. We're done with it. Again, just fucking, it's not surprising, but it's gross.
It's absolutely disgusting. I am
mostly just because I watch so many people on like the public end stage like, abortion rights are about protecting the rights of the mother and inbreeding and incest and rape and blah, 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 blah. And it's like right. But and it's a hairy butt because it's mine. That's not what this was. Like, the mother had the baby early for her safety and her health. the baby had a crack at life if we could have just given him one. And the adopting parents wanted to have, or the surrogate parents wanted to have a kid, but it didn't fit the specific parameters. It's like, yeah, that never happens with kids. I didn't order, like, this is the thing with people who, well, we're gonna order a baby and we're gonna have our sperm implanted into eggs, and so we're gonna pick all of, like, again, you're shopping for a fucking niche pet. Like, those are the people like, well, I want to have a miniature poodle because it'll match my purse. Like, you're a fucking piece of shit. That's a living thing, not a fucking whatever. I'm soaking wet, been outside in the rain since 4:30 this morning, says Mr. Q. Well, definitely dry yourself off. Don't want to hear about you getting any sort of, like, hypothermia, but, it's a warm rain, so hopefully you'll be fine. $4.99 from Poignant Pachyderm. Thank you. Hope you both are doing well, and I'm still waiting on my lemur steaks. Again, the business isn't real. I know that it doesn't
Accident happens. The lemurs were accidentally put into the feed section as opposed to the meat section. They were fed to the ligers. Unfortunately, we've got a whole bunch coming up though. We'll send you out some extra. Give you a 50% off coupon.
Don't think you understand that when you say these horrible lies, they believe you. And it's not going to help that because of other people paying money to air, like, I'm going to sit on a golf course selling beef sticks on Sunday. Like, that's not going to help things. But again, there is no exotic meat business. It's not real. And
they're definitely not sable antelope.
Yeah, they are. I can say that with 100% certainty. These sticks of meat I'm selling are definitely not sable antelope.
Definitely not.
But yes, I believe and have satellite photos, says Poignant Pachyderm. Also, South Park signed a 5-year contract with Paramount Plus. Yeah, I heard about that.
Yes. Stephen Goldberg can bite my ass.
Apparently,
I'm having trouble with words today. But yeah.
All right. Apparently,
fuck him. South Park wins.
That whole Colbert getting himself canned thing really freed up that South Park budget. I'll say this as someone who hasn't watched South Park in a while, I really don't care. Like, South Park is fine. They still have their show and they do it and it's fine. I got nothing wrong with it. It's just I don't really give that much of a shit. So, but yeah, I'm glad that South Park at least got to stick around. That is definitely a silver lining to the whole situation. Johnny's Exotic Meats is only open on Sunday, says Red Scooper. It's not even only open on Sunday. This is a one-time thing.
It's this one Sunday. Just this one Sunday. And it's not all sorts of exotic meats. It's specifically only, definitely not sable antelope.
Has been a thick.
Again, I understand that you're trying, and I appreciate it. Not helping.
Yeah.
Not helping.
One day only.
Not helping. All right, so yeah, to get off of
keep crying.
Did you say keep crying?
No, I said I'll keep trying.
Oh. I said I'll keep crying, and I'm like, wait a minute, what? I was hoping they would go HBO exclusive streaming. South Park is always on Comedy Central.
Yeah. But hey, they're still here. That's key.
You know what? I don't.
From the sounds of it, they were looking at the X too, weren't they?
Possibly. I'll be honest. I don't.
Be picked up.
I don't give a shit about South Park, the TV show. I just want to go to Colorado, and I want to go to Casabonita. They fucking they bought Casabonita, and they're running it like a legit thing, and they're even like running it quasi at a loss just to have Casabonita come back. And because they used it in their show and they had such fond memories as kids of Casabonita. So they've brought back their childhood heyday of Casabonita. I literally just want to go there to be like, oh my God, it's really Casabonita.
Take a picture and get out.
Go to the fucking Pirates Booty Cove. Fuck the other 999 people. This one asshole has feelings, right?
Yes. Yes.
I like how we expect to bend the rules to cater 0.1%. Yeah. Casabonita is not that great, Johnny. Oh, That's a sad. Yeah, I'm at a loss. California's hopeless. The baby and the mother become attached during gestation. The father can too by talking and reading to it. Right. And again, I feel like, and I'm not trying, I know this is kind of the message I'm making with this point. I'm not trying to make like the whole like, well, you know, a family is a mom, a dad, and the baby. But there is a certain level to that. Like, I'm going to be honest, if my daughter had been born early, neither her mother nor I would be like, yeah, fuck it, we're done. Like, no, we're invested. We want this kid to have every chance she can. In fact, every time that they've told me that there's something like detrimental to my daughter's health, like, you know, whatever diagnoses she may get, the fact that I'm her father, whatever, all that stuff, we've all been like, yeah, no, we'll figure it out. You know, we kind of like the little fucker. Like, we're gonna keep it around. So it's just, it's sickening to me that it's like, oh, and again, it's not that there were problems, it's that there were potential to be problems.
Potential problems.
I don't want to have to like do hospital visits. I'm just hoping to be like, look at me, I'm a dad. Like, no, you don't understand. And I'm not saying you can't develop that bond over time. You certainly can. But when you can go into the thing with the cold heart calculation of, well, there might be more work than I originally envisioned. No.
If they knew it was coming, there's no bond developed at all between them and the baby. It seems,
like I said, it seems like they were ordering a designer
right from
pet.
The start. Yeah.
It seems like they were ordering a designer pet. And it's just crap. And that's one of the other things too. It's like, you guys can't have both your DNA in there. So if like one of them donated sperm, like they'll both donate sperm, and then like the eggs they'll get, it's like, so we'll figure out which one of you is the dad. They'll be like, well, no, I'm the dad too. See, he doesn't have your anything. Because again, that's a genetic thing. That's another thing that I just don't understand. So like, we can understand that facial features move from mother and father to child, and that's a whole genetic thing, and your body kind of programs and plays with that.
Last time I checked, we don't have a whole lot of songs that feature the cowbell.
I gotta have more cowbell, baby.
What's up, gang?
Why didn't that show up on the chat box? Is the chat box up?
What's up?
It is up. All right. There we go.
Okay.
Fat Conan subscribing for 25 months. Where's my cowbell? Damn it. I haven't rang it in a while. Oh, there it is. Cowbell coming in for our buddy Fat Conan. Thank you. 25 months subscribing with Prime. Cowbell coming in. Awesome. Hey-o. Bell, yeah. Really don't ring that like we used to. We're going to have to bring that back. So yes, there we go. Gattaca is becoming reality. Designer babies.
Mm-hmm. Jamiroquai had a whole song about it.
Yeah, dude. Like, and you know, pre-screening for illnesses, whatever. Like embryos having, you know, screening up. It's like, all right, it's at 4 weeks. Like, we want to terminate it, then rather risk it. Like, okay, fine. But 25 weeks, like, I feel, I'm a guy, so maybe I know society says I'm not allowed to even have an opinion, but fuck it, I do. I kind of feel like we need to establish a firm first trimester line. Like, after it's out of trimester 1, this is a person, it is a life, and it deserves a chance.
I thought that's where the bulk of the Western world was at.
Oh, God.
I had no idea they'd gone so far in the
Minnesota, you can abort on your due date.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. And when they pin Tim Walz about it, well, no. Well, the law's there for they do the stuttering. But well, it's for, you know, medical exemptions. Like, right? Because we can't just say if a doctor says this is endangering the mother's life, we're going to do that. No. But the law is there and can be used by, and people have literally called abortion clinics and said, "Oh, my baby's due next week, but I want to abort it." And they're like, "Okay, we can get you in at this time, and this time." Like, nobody going, "Yeah, we can't do that."
That's awful.
It's sick. It's gross. And it's the thing that, again, I don't think people are doing that en masse, but it's the fact that it can be done. And there's the problem. And the justification for it to me doesn't make sense. Because the justification I always hear is, well, the health of the mother, if it endangers the health of the mother. Okay, fine. But isn't that kind of like a doctor on scene making that call kind of deal? Do we need a law written that we can do that? Like, why can't we just have a doctor on? Oh, well, this is endangering your life, so we're going to have to abort. And also, again, we're talking about like days before. Well, I don't know why we can't just have the baby.
Well, at that point, right? Yeah, you have the baby, you deliver it early, and it's a preemie. But it's dealt with. It's a child. It's alive.
The flip of the coin is there's a lady in Georgia who couldn't get a late-term abortion and she died. Yes, that is true too. We do have issues like that happen as well. I don't know specifically which one you're talking about. Because she was forced to carry a dead baby for months.
Oh, okay. I was going to say I had heard about the lady who was forced to carry the dead baby for months. Yeah, it was.
It sucks on both sides, and that's fucked up.
Yeah.
And that lady also, again though, and that the other shitty part about that one, I'm pretty sure that lady wanted to have the kid too, didn't she? And then
yeah.
But the baby was stillborn, and they forced her to carry.
Stillborn.
Yeah, and I don't understand why that's a thing. That's another like they said.
They should have induced the pregnancy at that point. I can't even remember what their reasoning was for making her carry it to term and delivering it naturally. I don't remember what it was, but yeah, it was awful. And that's the thing, like the extreme on either end is equally horrendous.
It's bad on both sides. But anyways, let's move on to something a little less shitty. I've been told by people recently in an interview with Hunter Biden that the immigrants are the ones that pick all our food, and the tariffs are super duper evil and super duper bad. So this news story shouldn't make sense by that narrative. But here, let's hit play.
You're here on top of Chandler Mountain in St. Clair County for about 60 years. Chad Smith says he's seen a lot of changes over the years and not in a positive direction.
Less than 20 years ago, there was over 10 farms here on this mountain. Now there's barely 5, probably going to be 4 within a couple years. And as another 20 years goes by, there's going to be less and less.
Blake Thaxton with the Alabama Fruit and Vegetable Growers Association says the U.S. agreement with Mexico, first set in the late 90s, was meant to protect U.S. farmers, but it wasn't working.
There's been loopholes that the Mexican tomato producers have taken advantage of and continue to price dump or lower the prices below the cost of production here in the United States and in Alabama.
If they send the tomatoes over and it's supposed to be a set price and they need to move tomatoes, well, they may just give a load of bell pepper for free for them to take the tomatoes. So it's never really worked.
Now, without that agreement, the U.S. has a 17% tariff on tomatoes from Mexico.
So a lot of these tomatoes will actually be going out today.
Smith says he's already seeing a more level playing field.
It's only been 2 days now, and we've actually have a lot more calls of people having interest in doing business. And the price hasn't even changed.
Food security is national security, and we need to be able to produce our own food here in the United States.
So the tariffs for this are actually helping. I like a southern accent, but tomato only has one A.
Where was it? Jeffrey Epstein, good to see you.
Trash Can Jim, I'm doing a show right now. That's my job. You're a disgrace to the disabled community.
We're actually working right now.
Trash Can Jim, why? Because unlike the rest of the disabled community, I actually work. Most of the disabled community doesn't. Again, you're a disgrace to people who anonymously post on YouTube. But here, oh, never mind. Balls Deep took care of you. Bye, Jim. You know what? A guy named Trash Can Jim, who probably isn't even disabled and has no idea what it's like, and doesn't know my life at all. He says I'm a disgrace. Oh, what's really sad is we canceled him and fucking kicked him off the chat there. He's either gonna make another identity and come back, or he's just watching in silence. And this is the part that's really the saddest. He can't find anything better to do. I get it. I'm not your cup of tea. That's fine. I do this because this is easier than doing a like working at another job where I have to drive, get in my wheelchair, and do all that stuff. I'm right here. I have the stuff. So we're just doing it. It's weird to people like, you're a disgrace, get a job. Like, what do you mean get a job? If I got a job, I wouldn't be able to do the show. You wouldn't have anywhere to go. And I'd be making the same amount of money with way more effort. So as opposed to that, I do this. I don't understand it. How does this not count as a job? I ask people to pay me for what I do, and they do. As far as the moving thing, if you're and this is how I know they're not disabled, as far as the moving thing, if you're going, oh, you're begging for money to move, like, right, ask any disabled person if they would set up a GoFundMe to move, and I guarantee you most of them will either say they did or they should have. Because again, if you're a disabled person, you have a lot of very specific requirements. You can't just move into the first third floor walk-up that opens up. So
yeah,
it's a little difficult, but whatever.
Yeah.
Jim has taken all of his COVID boosters and wears a mask in his EV. That was the one where I don't like just judging people snapshot on an appearance. But when I saw people wearing masks in their own cars, I asked myself, who the fuck are you protecting?
Yeah, exactly.
By the rules of your own game, anything within 6 feet is contaminatable. So sitting in the driver's seat, you pretty much are hitting most of the car. You're alone. You're worried your droplets might get there and someone might catch them. Right, but wearing the mask won't stop that. It just brings it down. So again, if there's nobody fucking there, why are you... Do these people wear a mask in their own home? They probably did. They probably, they're in the shower wearing a mask. Why? Because they don't fucking get it.
How many people did we see swimming in pools and lakes and oceans with their masks still on? There was whole compilations of idiots swimming with the mask.
We don't want to get droplets on us. These people need to wear their masks, or otherwise they could cough on the water and it could move through the water. Right, or they could cough into the mask and dunk under the water. Same fucking difference. So again, in this particular situation, mask, zero benefit. And that was the other fun thing. Like, we watched the George Floyd riots in my lovely state, and ironically enough, COVID and all that shit was not a problem. Tim Walz, nobody had a problem with large, they would say mostly peaceful. I would say semi-violent protests. Nobody was 6 foot distanced. And
it was the same over here. The BC health minister, Bonnie Henry. We called her something slightly different. It rhymed with Bonnie. Started with the C. She was able to tell the COVID disease that it has to not infect anyone till midnight. And at midnight, then COVID can start infecting people again.
I have no fucking clue what you're talking about, but I did take a little bit of a toot there, or hoot, I guess, for our buddy Balls Deep. Thank you, Balls Deep, with $5. We went down by 20 because of 5 earlier. This other 5 here we put up on the board. Must be rough to go through life with that. Trash Can Jim's mother tried to abort him. Must be rough to go through life with that particular disability. Sorry, Jim. Get well soon. I love people, and I'm sarcastic here. I love people that are just like, they want to say anything about my disability. Like, you guys watch me through a camera that's aimed at my upper torso while I sit in a chair. And the funny part to me is nobody has ever seen the oh God, my legs are making me slide out of the chair and I'm fighting my body while trying to stay seated. It's just I don't know. I guess a lot of people put up with that every day and then just go out and work too. But I think what it really stems from, and Trash Can Jim will never admit this because he's not allowed in the chat now, but nor would he admit it anyway, probably. But at any rate, he'll never admit this. It's just he's jealous. He doesn't have the stuff or the time or the balls. It takes some balls to do this. Whatever you want to say, oh, you suck, whatever. Right. Well, then you go do a better show. No, I don't. I work for a living. Right, because you can't do this. And that's why you're mad. And you just don't realize it. You realize I get up every day. I go to a job. I would really, really love to come here or come on the line and do that to make that money. I don't need to make all of that money because disability like supplements it. All the people are like, you should just go work a job and do this in your free time. It's like, right. But disability mostly pays for my bills. I need this, or I have to go get a job on top of all of that. And it's just easier to do this. I've never understood it. And if you don't like it, it's fine. But why? Why do you want to be like, oh, you can't do this because I say so? Like, no, I can do it. I've seen everybody beg for money. I don't give a fuck about that part, I guess. And I don't understand. It's weird. It baffles me. Greetings, says MSO.
Hello,
Good to see you,
MSO.
MSO. I thought this was Johnny's job. I'm confused. It is, but like again,
Well, yeah,
the fact that I spend
apparently.
a couple hours before every show perusing the internet to find stuff to talk about, that doesn't count as a job. Finding people like my lovely co-host Digger who will hang out and have fun talking about that stuff, that doesn't count. None of this counts. Entertaining people while their day comes to a close, I guess that just doesn't count. I just don't understand.
Not good enough, Johnny.
I should put myself through more physical stress and work more physical hours to make the same amount of money.
Yes.
Johnny, will you come help me put 2 new tires on the horse trailer, says Mr. Q. No, you didn't you know? I had to call All Care Towing to change my tire on my car.
Oh.
I couldn't change my own tire. I got the jack, I got the car off the ground, and the tire wouldn't come free. So I had to have the tow company come out here. Pretty much I had to pay a tow truck company to come out and hit my tire with a 2x4 to break her loose and then pull it off. I'm not capable of that in a way that would have freed the wheel. So that was the problem. Like I said, not the guy you want for two tires on your horse trailer. I will forever love and support Johnny and Digger if after they have sex, Digger does a flat strut on her way to go pee.
Oh, no. No,
strut.
just the flare, the Ric Flair strut.
Oh, it was the fucking chair that was in the mix there. I couldn't read all the text. Melton is totally destroying you right now. That video is bad luck, homie. Again, Melton's commenting on my show because he needs to.
Yeah.
That video is bad luck.
About.
How is that video bad luck? I put that up there because I had to share it with Digger and I got more money. But
and
someone. Oh, I guess King Kong Dong already got him. Amir Muhammad, and I'm sure that's really who you are. Like, if Aaron and if Melton's destroying me right now and you think it's funny and that's having fun, why are you here?
Why are you here?
Oh, Melton's destroying me. Melton's destroying himself. Have you seen that guy in a side profile? Believe me, Melton's destroying himself. One cheeseburger at a time. Johnny, Saint Caesar, it helps when you type better. You could just hang out and play someone else's stream the entire time. Guessing you wouldn't have the audience you do anymore if you did that. Right, I wouldn't have an audience that I like to interact with and discuss with, and they can even bring, like, an audience I can trust to bring me stories sometimes to talk about. Like, that's how we broke all news before. I should just, the guy ripping on me, I should just do what he does and wait for everyone else to stream and just sit here and get fatter and fatter while I make fun of them.
On camera. Yeah.
Okay.
Rusty.
Dear Lord. That's aggressive, sir. That's aggressive. I will say that honestly.
I like Bulls, Steve. I think you missed it. Bulls is saying, I'd wear Johnny like a backpack and caddy him around the golf course. There you go.
No, I don't want to get
like one of those children's backpacks where the Velcro on the wrist to wrist and the ankle to ankle, and you can just hang out and Bulls can carry you around everywhere.
I'm not doing that. That sounds horrible. I'm gonna.
Can we just take a picture of it?
No.
Could we do it and take a still photo?
No, it sounds horrible. I'm going to go to Hole 1 and sit there and give out jerk. That's it. Well, not give out. I'm going to sell the meat sticks.
Sell the product meat stick
for price of purchase, and then we're gonna call it a day.
I would still, for my private collection, like to have a picture of.
Oh, I'm sure you
someone
would.
carrying
I'm sure you would. Johnny is
Failed
Master
back.
Blaster. No, Eugene Stoner. No. See, this is why I can't. This is why I can't do what other low talent people do and just sit there and watch someone else's stream and make jokes for haters. I just I would never get these kind of references. You know, it'd just be all too toxic and polluted. Not going to get a Master Blaster reference.
Lab saying Johnny could be his wheelbarrow. So there you go. You could be a backpack for bulls. Lab's willing to turn you into a wheelbarrow.
No.
That's what I call friendship.
I don't think people realize
Look at these guys trying to do things to make it easier for you to be out in the world.
Yeah, but they literally they don't seem to know and or care that being out in the world is going to be kind of inclement, like continuously degradational to my health. So I'm just gonna put in the effort needed to get to hole 1 and hang out there for a couple hours while everyone goes off, and then after hole 1's done, I'm gonna go inside and have that be the day. And then once I'm fully recharged enough to do it, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna rest because I'm probably gonna be wiped the fuck out. I think you will end up missing the golf thing due to weather, says Mr. Q. We don't know about that yet. I'd caddy Johnny you can stay at Aaron's place. You're still on that?
Oh my goodness.
All right, how about you hold your breath until that happens? We'll see what happens first. If I move or if you do into a permanent 6 foot under residence. Just fucking... He's in jail. Right. Because it doesn't matter how many times that they've called that fucking ghost whistle and been wrong. Or dog whistle, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, enough of that. I'm going to move on. If you want to keep being like that, then, we'll just boot you. All right. So this one, like, I've always had a thing that I can't stand, like, morbidly obese people. And I'm going to play this clip, and you're going to be like, wow.
I'm doing my best, damn it.
Not you.
Do you drink water? No.
Fuck. I hate them already.
Oh, these two. This is old.
Right. This is old. We're doing an update on one of the people in this video. But we're going to play this.
Oh, she's looking fabulous.
Drink water during the day? No water at all? Okay. All right. And then what are you drinking during the day?
Sodies.
Sody pops. Okay. And how much do you think you drink a day?
8 to 12 a day.
8 to 12 cans?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And it's regular soda?
No, it's diet.
It's diet. Okay.
Because we want to be healthy, so we went with the diet soda. We decided to do diet soda.
Sody.
Mom told us when we were younger, if we ate a sugar, you drink a Diet Coke afterwards and it'll cancel out the sugar.
Yeah.
Dear Lord. TLC, like,
Mom told them.
I think put together shows that made us go, wait a minute. We're done as a society. So the blonde lady, Tammy Slanton, the star of TLC's 1,000-Pound Sisters. Slayton, sorry. Tammy Slayton, the star of TLC's 1,000-Pound Sisters, has unveiled dramatic weight loss.
I missed it.
She appears unrecognizable after her 500-pound weight loss and skin removal surgery.
And the skin removal, that's the thing. She's been waiting so long for the skin removal, and I haven't seen the afters. She's been through, dude.
Right?
She's been through so much. Oh, that's awesome. Look at her face.
I'm very happy for her, but I'm looking at this and I'm like,
so proud of her.
From where she came, it's unbelievable. But again, it's just for me, you get here and I'm going, why? We gotta change some shit. Like how hard. Apparently, skin removal surgery is one of the most difficult and dangerous surgeries that you can go through. Yeah.
When it comes to
because. One of the largest...
more dangerous than having your stomach stapled and all that.
Right.
Yeah.
You know why? Because your veins and shit have to go into your skin to provide a continual blood loss or blood supplies in areas. Your skin is a fucking organ. It's the one that's designed to be on the outside.
They're not going to do everything all in one go. I'm amazed that they did as much as they did.
I just, in general, like the whole skin removal thing, you can get to a point where your skin has grown because you're so like big that even when you lose the weight, your skin doesn't shrink. It doesn't go back.
It's
especially
too much. Yeah.
Especially at the speed that it went out. The American century, she lost half a melton.
Dude, she lost like 2 of herself. She lost herself twice. Like at the end of the day, is that math working? Like she's the amount of weight she's lost.
Either way, very happy for the weight loss, but it's
phenomenal.
I know it's so better than where she started, and I'm just again, I'm looking at them legs, and I'm like, you can't.
Well,
like
no, because once she's fully healed from this, she'll go back and get her legs and her arms done.
Well, like her legs aren't just excess skin; those look bigger. I don't know. It looks like she's got some. I don't know. I'm questioning how she's losing the weight. I'm worried it's more Ozempic than exercise. But
no. Believe you me, my dear.
Oh, she's got
every single second of her life has been on film, on camera forever. She was in
so she has been
weight loss hospital. She's been doing the work.
Okay, so she is doing the exercise. All right, so they went on. This is even before the skin removal surgery, I think. Just when they were going on for having lost a lot of weight. They're both looking a lot better.
Yeah. Well, they both lost weight. They both had the stomach surgery, like the stomach stapling or whatever they call it now. But if you go back to that last photo, did you see that waddle of underneath her chin?
That's probably
bring up the last photo with Amy with the blue hair.
Yeah, I have to just give me a second.
Yeah. So look at that underneath her chin.
Yeah, they had to remove
Tammy's
that.
chin there. Yeah. That's all gone.
Right.
That's amazing. You can see, oh my gosh. Yeah.
Like it's very good for her.
So awesome. It's so awesome. Yeah. I did not think she would ever actually get to this point, honestly.
Belly banding, says GP Mech.
My mom had it done in the very early 90s. It was a stomach staple. And it's like all these years later, she still cannot eat steak because it gets stuck.
Really?
Very weird. Yeah.
I splashed my nose with coffee. Now everything smells like the rare Jamokian bean. I'm fine with people doing this and going through this, but I do kind of feel the belly banding thing is like, oh, you know what willpower is supposed to do? Yeah, I don't have that, so let's just put a device in.
Belly banding stuff, like at least for these girls, and they've got other family members who have gone through it as well.
It works.
They're not allowed to get that surgery until they've lost X amount of space. Like it took Tammy years.
Well,
like a decade or more
again,
to finally do the work and get the weight loss to the point that she could get the surgery.
Right. And so, I'm glad, and more power to her. I'm not trying to shit on her for that. If it seems like that, I apologize. I'm saying that people who get these, it's kind of like, well, that's what the restricting yourself thing is. Like you could just eat the little amounts and eat little bits slowly throughout the day, like little, but they go big, they go sugary, they go ice cream and a bunch of sodies, and it's like you could cut all those things out and you could eat like you have a belly banded surgery, and your body will still respond the same way. The actual getting a band in your stomach doesn't change how your body processes all its food.
Hasn't the stomach been so stretched that the belly band is to shrink the stomach, the actual stomach itself, down to the size that it should be? That was my understanding. I might be wrong.
But again, your stomach got stretched because you gorged and gorged and gorged and gorged.
Yes.
Again, my point still stands. It's a willpower replacement. By that time, you probably need it. I'm not saying you don't. I'm saying if you had willpower in the first place, might not have gotten here.
Yes, but you heard them. Mom told us if we eat sugar, we gotta drink a diet soda, and that'll just negate the sugar.
That'll cancel it out. Right. Look, nature, nurture, all of that. That's fine. I'm just saying when you live in your body and you start seeing, like, I have seen this happen to me multiple times. People forget I was once really fat.
I don't think you were really fat.
I was once, all right, let's call it pleasantly plush. And it was a bit much, all right? And as it got there, I knew it was a bit much. And when I was in it, I again knew it. I brought it back down because I'm like, you know what? Changes need to be made. I don't have the same lifestyle I had before when I was going out and running all the time and doing all the stuff I was doing, so I don't burn the energy the same way. I got to stop drinking soda and high sugary stuff. Like I switched to water. I cut out a lot of my sugars. I made changes. And in I can't stress this enough, minimal impact way, because believe it or not, I don't do leg day. I fucking lost weight and I got down to where I am now, where in fact, I got better. Before my legs went to shit like they did on me recently, my stomach was smaller and I was looking good. Now I'm like, I've punched back
okay.
up.
And no one ever sees you from here down. We just
right, and that's how I've been able to skate. That's how I've been able to skate. But I'm terrified because there's this really there's this smoke show redhead lady that I like, and I'm worried she's going to meet me in person, and I'm going to have to carry a small cardboard box in front of me to block the lower half. It's just going to be a problem.
Well, you know, if that's the case, she'll probably have to be carrying a similar box around that same area.
All right, so
I don't know why I snort laughed over that.
I don't know either. But yeah, holy shit, we're halfway through the second hour. Quick quiz. Shit. What holds more, her I'm going to go with her stomach because so far as we know, Aaron's prison purse isn't an actual thing yet. It's just currently what we call Aaron's back nine.
I was going to say Aaron's
prison
purse probably because she had her stomach surgery.
So there you go. 2 differing opinions. That's what you call a high quality show. MSO, lighten up, Johnny. Digger will still do you.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
believe me, MSO. I didn't think that it was going to be that bad. I didn't say she was going to turn around. I just said I like to put a nice face. I like to put a nice face for it. Believe me, if anything else, if she just if she gets worried, about the gut, then I'll just be like, well, look at the bright side. When I look down, I can still see my dick. Huh? Do the math on that. We got to overcome a hill first.
Well, and that was always my biggest measurement too. If I can stand naked and I look down and I cannot see my belly because my boobs are in the way, I'm happy. I'm okay with that. As long as my boobs don't push out, or my belly doesn't push out past my boobs.
Hey, you'll be fine.
That's my
Mr. Cush, I know what you're doing here. Not quite the help I was hoping for. Johnny's Dorito-shaped body. It's not inaccurate, but I feel like it's a bit off. Thank you for being here on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. We got a lot of people over there on the Rumble, not as many on the YouTube today. Oh well. We are going until 4:30. We have a $20 goal currently. I will check the Venmo and the PayPal in a little bit to see where that's at, and then if nothing else, we'll check what old Twitch does at the end of the day. If we miss today, then tomorrow will be uber tight on making the bills, and if we miss tomorrow, then I don't know, maybe I'll take Friday off. Johnny's Dorito-shaped body, boobanometry. I like it. Yes. This is balls deep. Boobanometry. So then what does that make mine? Dickonometry?
Well, I guess so.
It's actually technically more geometry because I'm making a geometrical I'm making a triangle because it's out and then it's up and then it's straight down. So yeah, it's like a triangle shape, really. Rounded triangle. It's you know what it is? It's a triangle who, like I said, it's a triangle who regularly misses leg day, not by choice. I'm not going to do the but a judge story.
I like it.
The DOJ spent $80 billion on DEI agents as opposed to upgrading outdated air traffic control systems. I feel like the numerous stories we've done on horrible shit happening on airports and stuff kind of highlights how that's bad. And
yeah, we've seen that he's not been doing his job. We know this.
Well, is he still? He's not
out there.
Is he still?
I don't think he's still there now. But
yeah, I thought we got rid of Buttigieg.
I think I'm pretty sure we got rid of him now. But
ooh, balls deep, Dick Jabra. How do you feel about Dick Jabra?
Like Dick Jabra, Bubanometry and Dick Jabra.
All right. Oh, fuck off. There's a fucking like Subway meal called the Happy Gilmore meal or something like that.
Oh, good Lord.
Because he did the Subway commercial in the first one to make money when he had to as an advertiser thing. So I'm guessing they're sticking with that. We're going to go to this video next.
Actually, I like that better. It's easier to say. Not Dick Jabra, it's Cocculus.
Cocculus?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, Cocculus is really good. I hate to say that.
Cocculus and Bubanometry.
All right, so we're going to go to this video. Mudang is a hippo. There is a sticker that people love about that hippo.
No idea it was a real thing. That's awesome.
It is a real thing. The Thailand zoo where Mudang resides. It's become viral sensation. People travel to it to hang out with Mudang. They've started practicing. They do, and I'm not trying to be racist, they do like drills of hippos escaping. So.
Oh, okay.
But they've decided to lean into the publicity of Mudang, and they have someone in a giant Mudang mascot costume as the quote-unquote escaped hippo in the scenario.
Oh, gosh. Oh, no.
Is he chasing the kids? Oh, they're chasing the kids. I want to know who they got running.
It's not going to look like that.
Dude, it's hilarious, though. I feel like they got either a child or a midget to do this. Somebody is having trouble walking in that costume.
Yeah, they're a lot faster.
Yeah, but these are pygmy hippos. All right, no offense. Is that guy really security? He looks like just some random dude who brought a riot shield to the zoo today. Like, I don't feel like I've seen anyone in a uniform yet. Are these just people cosplaying at the zoo?
Well, there's a second one.
All right, he's got a bib on. That at least makes sense. Or an apron. Whatever. That is an aggressive belly button. Let's be honest. Mudang's got an aggressive. Yeah. That is like, I mean, that's like a fucking, that's no moon. That's a space station. Like, it's a giant fucking belly button. It sticks out.
I love it when it tries to run. It's so funny.
It's gotta be a kid, right? I don't know who they got to do this. But you... I knew you were going to laugh at every time they try to step. Chinese woman in the costume. That's why it's only 4'5".
There you go.
Well, the other reason it looks so silly when it's trying to run is it's an air-inflated costume.
Yes.
Everybody else is even laughing. Somebody shoot the hippo. Oh, he got her! He got her to the ground! Oh, no. He's gonna try to R-word her.
Well, don't worry. That's just a cover. Epstein's here.
Okay, so now what? We're pretending that we've got actual injuries. So we're leaning in. Okay, we're leaning in to Mudang. And I get it, like, it helps these drills to be accurate, but you guys do realize, like, we're all, even that, like, you guys are laughing during this. Like, how serious are we taking this? Because I feel like the real event has a lot less laughter and levity.
Yeah. They move a lot faster in real life.
Honestly, she looks fine. Doesn't even look like she skinned her elbow. Mudang's just over there questioning about life. Yeah! Shoot him!
I thought it was deflating.
It bounced off.
Uh-oh. It's an angry one.
Now I feel like if you're a good if you're a good mascot, if you're a good Mudang role player in this scenario, you've taken those tranquilizer drugs so you know how it feels. So that way you can really get into the character of like, oh damn. Oh, they got me with the the sodium pentothal again, didn't they? Oh no. Oh, I'm feeling that same familiar cold embrace. Here comes the black nap. Like that's what you're doing.
Hippo having the nods.
Having the nods. Yeah. He's out. He's out. Dude, there's a literal machine keeping him continuously inflated. This is hilarious.
Hey, Jesse.
I want 2 of these Mudang costumes on 2 people, and I want them to belly bounce fight each other in a ring. I just want to see waddling. One can be purple, one can be blue. I don't care. 2 different colors so we can distinguish them. Just boom, boom, boom. Can play the stupid Mudang sound clip the whole time too. All right, I feel like this is officially the not fun part of it now. Like we got him, guys.
Yeah, we're gonna roll
that
up
horrible woman beating hippo has been stopped.
With the hippo fit that?
I'm guessing maybe.
Oh yeah, let's poke it with a stick.
They got to make sure he's out. You know, dude,
Yeah.
no quarter. This dude was abusing a woman. All right, fucking Mudang, fuck you, Mudang. And she's a lady. She's fighting for her gender. Wait a minute. Is that what hippos are normally on?
Yeah, is the hippo, is that gonna fit the hippo?
I would love it if he falls the fuck off of that thing. He looks like he's about to. Oh no, I didn't want to. What the? I don't care.
Oh no!
No, full screen. I was trying to play this because this stupid shit here. I can't.
Yeah.
I wish we could disable this.
And with that, into the van and off.
Are you loading him sideways? Obligatory snout grab. And he's in. All right, fuck it. We're done there. We don't need Alvin and the Chipmunks loading Mudang. And with that, it's into the van and off to Johnny's meat processing plant, says Rex. No, it's not a thing, sir.
A documentary.
It is not a thing. Again, horrible wife beater at the Thai Zoo. Mudang has been stopped after his tirade of terror.
Rampage, rage.
People, I'm going to catch up with the Rumble chat here quick. I laughed at the mask guidelines. I've been OSHA certified 20 years. It was laughable what was passable. Johnny could definitely bale hay, says Labglass. No, I can't. I can't do much that doesn't require me. If I start using my arms, I can't stand very well. Like whatever. It's not fun. He could put more effort into marketing the gorilla milk from the exotic meat emporium. There is no gorilla milk.
Right.
He could be my Johnny could be my wheelbarrow. Still trying to creatively get Johnny to take the cure, says Wild Sav.
Brian.
Requires some courage and intelligence to think about what you want to stream today, or at least just putting together some actual time. Like, don't get me wrong, the what do you want? The model that Melton? Yeah. The model that Melton has certainly is working for him, but it requires that he just goes on and watches Aaron's stream every day. I do Aaron's show twice a week. I would view that as like a torture to have to watch it every day, because that's the only way I have content. Like that would suck. People are like, oh, he does more shows. Yeah, sure he does. I'm not disagreeing with that. But again, that would be torture. Like, it's not worth the money at that point. It'll be okay, Johnny. We'll be indoors for my wheelbarrow. No, I'm not. Thank the Jesus it's diet. Great endorsement for Diet Coke, right? Fuck, Johnny. Warn a guy about a boner alert. That was not a boner alert. So you were a plump boy. I was a big one. You also don't have the most healthy diet. What? I have a relatively healthy diet. Johnny gives new meaning to Johnny rolling around. Oh, she'll just sit on your face and watch TV. Furry freaks. Furries are now inflatables. Oh, inflatables? Stab it, says Wild Saffron. I would be tempted to stab it like a motherfucker. Just to pop the son bitch. But yes, Moodang, Moodang again, like viral sensations are now a thing where if you become one, like it doesn't matter what it is. The world leans into it. It becomes a thing forever, and it's just scary. All right, we've got some stories to pull up for our second hour, which we're already halfway through. We're going to talk about a nurse arrested for using aliases and 4 social security numbers to illegally treat patients. And then we've got another story about a hospital and organ donors. We've got a story about then we've got our racist town to talk about, and then a couple other fun stories for you as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. So what's number? Oh, there's 7 here. Oh, and then I've got the short that you sent me, and the motorcycle story that you sent me.
Oh, yeah.
The short,
well, if it ain't the welfare queen herself.
Hold on. Don't get ahead of me, dick.
Right?
I'm going.
This woman.
Oh, dude.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm going to do that one in a bit. Should we do the HHS investigation and the health thing first, just to get the serious? Because after that, it's like all goofy, stupid, weirder shit.
Yeah,
and
then
that kind
get the serious.
And then that kind of goes that way for the rest of the third hour too, because I have someone beating Guinness World Records on a penny farthing. Do you know what a penny farthing is?
Penny farthing. It's a coin.
No,
they used to use in Britain, I believe.
Maybe a farthing is, but
farthing. Yeah,
it's a type of bike.
Penny farthing.
It's a type of bike. So a penny farthing is a type of bike.
Oh, the one with the big.
Yeah, the one that one that I thought cartoons made up and was not actually fucking real.
No, it really was a thing.
And why? It's complete, looking at it, it's completely impractical. And when I saw the lady riding the bike, I haven't played the video, but when I saw the still of the lady on the bike riding it, I would be like, penny farthing, don't you mean pretty sure they're farting? Because, you're so crunched up on that thing that no, I don't know if you understand how intestines work. No, you're squeezing out some room there, buddy. Probably a little bit of air. At least I hope it's just air. Anyways, so we'll do this first. Pennsylvania nurse arrested for using 20 aliases and 7 social security numbers, not 4, to illegally treat patients. Now, I'm in a weird place with this because if she was using it to, embezzle money or whatever, fine. But if these patients needed the treatments, what are the treatments we're doing?
Yeah.
A nurse in Pennsylvania was arrested recently after the cops caught her in an extremely elaborate web of lies and deceptions. A woman accused of impersonating 4 nurses from other states and using around 20 aliases since 2020 has been arrested and charged with dozens of counts, police said. Shannon Nicole Womack, 39, has been charged with 43 counts, including endangering the welfare of a care-dependent person, identity theft, forgery, and falsely pretending to hold a license, according to court records. The woman impersonated nurses and forged at least 7 social security numbers to get nursing jobs. Oh, okay. I thought she was doing all the forgery just to get these people their treatments. In addition to the forgeries, identity thefts, and fake licenses, Lomack was also caught with drug paraphernalia. Why not? Why not? You're already in for a penny, in for a pound of weed.
Yep.
Apparently, Womack was caught because she gave one of her many fake IDs to the cops when she was pulled over for a routine traffic stop. This started the cascade of lies collapsing. Oh, if only you had given them your real ID.
Oh.
Search warrant was executed on her vehicle. Investigators found multiple forms of identification, prescription medications prescribed to different victims, medical documents, and various pieces of medical equipment, police said. Womack posed as a licensed practical nurse, registered nurse, and registered nurse supervisor at multiple rehabilitation and nursing home facilities throughout Pennsylvania. She was using the identities and credentials of 4 confirmed nurses from southern states. So she was stealing IDs, just she wasn't actually getting. So the people were going to get this care anyway. So yeah, fuck this lady.
What's she getting out of this then? Is she getting
Paid.
paychecks?
She's getting paid to be a nurse. She really pretended to be real people, then got real jobs across PA and the East Coast.
She really worked the jobs, okay.
And she was 100% getting away with it for 5 years until she gave the wrong ID to a cop. The only thing that got her caught was the wrong ID to a cop. If she had just given the cop her actual ID and it came back clean and everything was fine, and he's like, hey, your fucking taillight's busted or whatever, she would have been fine.
Yep.
Must be nice.
Time
You can
does
do those
not
medical
pay.
jobs. You didn't have to get any of the schooling needed, so you don't have any of the student debt. Mr. Q pointing out, never give your fake ID to the cops. Those things are expensive. Yes, they are. They are fucking expensive, and I've never had one. I'm convinced a fuckload of nurses aren't actually licensed. You know, Brian, I will say this. I don't think we have the best healthcare system in the world in America anymore. I really don't. We might have the nicest one for really, really rich people, but for average people, I really don't.
We don't have a whole lot of songs that feature the cowbell.
I gotta have more cowbell, baby.
Johnny Digger here is my prime. Help me get a hype train going, please.
Well, I don't control that. You guys in the audience do, but Twitch is lower on people right now. So if you guys want to jump over to Twitch and help a hype train get going for St. Caesar, he'd love it. It would include his prime sub, and that would make him so happy. But I have to ring this cowbell for St. Caesar. I'm be honest, I don't want to, but I got to. Cowbell coming in for St. Caesar, 22 months in a row. Thank you so much, sir. Cowbell coming in, Bell yeah. And again, if you want to get a hype train going, you guys, 2 or 3 more people throwing in 100 bits or a gifted sub, we'll pop that right off. So that's out. We'll cover the HHS investigation, and if a hype train starts off, we'll get going into the goofier stuff anyway. So, Health Human Services, the department that they put RFK in. Now, RFK had some kooky beliefs. So, like, some of the stuff that came out of his mouth, you're like, ooh, conspiracy theory stuff. I believe this one wholeheartedly.
No.
HHS investigation finds systemic disregard for sanctity of life. Well, we already talked about one of those earlier today.
Yeah.
In organ transplant system, with hospitals pushing to kill donors who might recover. It's just a late-term abortion. 38 years after the notion. Like, yeah, dude, fucking, we just like, no, it's just a late-term abortion, guys. Now give his kidney to Mrs. Goldstein. Health and Human Services announced that they are restoring integrity and transparency when it comes to the organ donating system. Secretary Kennedy,
I knew it was dirty.
Says, oh, dude, he posted again, this is the fun part with our social media president, is his cabinet doesn't do press conferences anymore. No. They just post on Twitter. And that's right. That's right, Elon Musk. It is Twitter.
All.
It is Twitter. It is not X. It is Twitter. Our findings show that the hospital allowed the organ procurement process to begin when patients showed signs of life. And this is horrifying. The organ procurement organizations that coordinate access to transplants will be held accountable. The entire system must be fixed to ensure that every potential donor's life is treated with the sanctity it deserves.
Yeah.
God,
Wow.
I wonder how bad that got, and I want to hope it wasn't to like the point of, well, he looks like a Trump supporter, let him die, someone else can use that liver. Like fucking like, but what if it was? What if it was?
Well, that's exactly how they were treating the flood victims in North Carolina. Like these things happen. And I would not be surprised to think that those sort of decisions were made.
It's just apparently it was becoming common practice to push for taking organs before it's even known if the patient will make a recovery. It's kind of like, no.
You don't need to recover. Meh.
Oh,
Why
Michael.
waste the time?
Michael Knowles retweeting it saying, I told you so. It's a huge misconception that your organs are donated after you die. They're always taken when someone is alive. Right. They want to take them as soon as fucking possible because their viability goes down exponentially when you die because your body puts out chemicals
We don't have a whole lot of songs that feature the cowbell.
that tell your organs to die.
Cowbell, baby.
We gotta have more. 3 damn years from Bud Britches, 36 months. Holy shit, man.
Years.
We are now we've got 40 seconds for a miracle hype train that binds Sane Caesar and Bud Britches together. If you can get in there in the next 30 seconds and launch that, it would...
And look at that. Thank you, Fettuccine.
Thank you, Bud Britches. Hell yeah.
And here comes driver 10-2. Hey! Here it comes, here it comes. Here comes the train to stay. Here comes the train!
I actually did it! I got a smoke break. I'm gonna get better at this. Yes.
Yes. Keep on trying.
See what a can-do attitude will accomplish.
I love that. And then another.
All right. So we've got the doctor over here. Hype train is at 75% on level 1. Yay, my sub helped, says St. Caesar. Well, he says, yeah, my sub helped. Well, right. It did. It did. Totally help.
Totally did.
We are at 75% of level 1. So if you want to knock that other 25% out, we'd appreciate it. I'm going to take a quick yawn break to check, to open and check the Venmo and the PayPal app so we don't miss any direct contributions that may have come in. Did not open those already. But
hello,
I
AP.
think
How you doing?
we're going to luck out because I don't think we missed anybody. I hate it when we miss people, so we're very good about that. But if we can get the last 20 of the show covered, then we're all golden for today. All right, so yeah, in New Mexico, a woman was subjected to days of preparation for donation, even after her family said that she seemed to be regaining consciousness, which she eventually did. Oh. In Florida, a man cried and bit on his breathing tube, but was still withdrawn from life support. In West Virginia, doctors were appalled when coordinators asked a paralyzed man coming off sedatives in an operating room for consent to remove his organs.
Checked, we don't have a whole lot of songs that feature the cowbell.
I gotta have more cowbell, baby.
Johnny, how is your GoFundMe going? How are your pussycats doing, Johnny?
Well, first off, 4-month streak, 31 months total, Red Fox Mad. Thank you so much. Little cowbell for you, sir. Bell, yeah. And as for the GoFundMe, we had some traction when we put up the video, as usual. That's the other thing, too. People are like, oh, it's so disgraceful you put this video up. Like, yeah, we knew you guys were going to rip on it, so that's not new. And I didn't do it for you. And if you know what? You would have called me way more disgraceful if I put it up secretly and unpublicly listed it so I could just share it to people. People are like, oh, Johnny. So, yeah, I mean, when your entire attitude is, like, I don't take you seriously. And like I said, we live in different worlds, so you can judge me by your rules, but according to mine, and mine work for me because I'm in reality, it's fine. All right, so yeah, that's fucked up that we were murdering people on the Health and Human Services thing. I put down my phone, and then as soon as I did, it went somewhere. So let's check this. $5 from Mr. Q.
Oh, thank you, Mr.
Yeah,
Q.
dude. Look, saying he'll look forward to seeing me Saturday. I'm excited to see you guys Saturday too. I'll be there. I don't know if I'll get there right at 2 like Aaron is. I probably am going to get there closer to 3, like when the fucking what is it? Cornhole. I always call it hacky sack toss, but apparently you're not allowed to anymore. But yeah, the cornhole. Aaron will be cornholing people when I show up.
Gotcha.
And that's what. Get it? It's gay.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'll be hanging out with those people.
Cornhole and strip twister sounds like fun.
No, none of those. That's not happening. Better not be. I was always told that was on Thursday nights. I think it was.
Oh, my mistake.
I think it was Sean
My
from
mistake.
Potentially Criminal that always said that was Thursday nights. And
Thursday nights, okay.
I'm fine with the activity. I just don't want to be part of it. So I've always avoided it. All right, so now we have this video that will be our hype train is at level 2, 2.5 minutes, 5%. I have to do a run off the dock. Which should we go with first? You know what? Should we get into the fucking racist town story, or should we do goofy stuff first?
Oh no, let's do the racist town story.
All right, guys, she asked to. I'm not going to play all of this because it's 26 minutes long.
Go 100 Johnny, how is Anna Fagerhow doing? The wonderful young woman at All Care Towing? I look forward to seeing you at the anniversary show, Johnny. I am going to ban Crunchy at the anniversary show.
I don't know that person. I met one tow truck driver at All Care Towing. I don't speak with them. That's the other guy's thing. Someone asked about the GoFundMe. So let's check the GoFundMe and link it in the chat. We're at 45%. And here's the thing. We had kind of stalled out at like 37 before I linked that video. And then I linked that video 3 days ago, and now we're at 45. So people are like, oh, it's a bit. No, it's not. It's helping. Putting it out there is again, I know, and this is the other part. It like if you don't want to support it, that's fine. I only ask that people share the link. That's it. Like that's all I've ever asked for. And if you don't want to support it, that's fine. You don't want to share the link, that's fine. But the people who are like, oh, you're like, yeah, you're allowed to ask. How many people, like, everybody sees somebody they care about. And right, I get these people don't care about me. That's fine. To see someone they care about, and like, if you need help, ask. Like, people always say, if you need help, ask. So this is what I'm doing. I'm needing help, and I'm asking, as opposed to other things. Like, yeah, what are you gonna do? What the fuck you gonna do? But anyways, so, I'm doing this from a lady.
A cripple needs a crib because he's broken.
Oh, that came up perfectly. Help a cripple get a crib.
There's a cripple.
So we're at 45%.
Crib, please spare all you can do.
Yeah, he's just a baby. He does kind of have a giant white dick on his chest, though.
But his bank account is pretty sad.
So yeah, it helps if you can help. If you can share, great. If you can donate, amazing. If you don't care, don't be a cunt. Thank you for that hype train finishing at level 2, 5% or 6. Level 2, 11%. Let me. So 11%, level 2. Thank you. I have to do a run on the dock. So we're gonna hit play on this video.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do a run on the dock. Now I am not gonna play this whole video. I am gonna play part of it. Oh God, I gotta. Oh shit! Don't do that. Don't do that where you cover up the screen when I pause. I don't want you to do that. I want to be able to pause it so people can read this.
Establish a place where we have control over who our neighbors are and.
Warning, this report contains themes of racism and homophobia, which viewers may find upsetting.
Now just pay attention to the amount of buildings.
Oh, hold on. Don't tell me.
Don't Johnny, take some hits from the 420 weed. Smoke it for Hulk Hogan. He's on death's door according to Bubba the Love Spong.
The love spong or the love sponge? Bubba the Love Sponge isn't wrong. What we understand and know about Hulk Hogan is he's had some adverse reactions to his cervical spine surgery, and he is not moving and not speaking. He's in his bed at home resting. Now, is he going to recover from this? There's the $800 million question, but we don't know. Currently, no idea, but it could be. It does certainly sound like a death's door situation. Personally, I would not want to spend my life that way unless there was like this is temporary. It's going to be over at some point. Otherwise, if it's not, if it's like this is until you stop being you, then I'm like, well, then we're done. The American flag is offended, says Mr. Q. Does the GoFundMe platform take a cut of the donations? I think they take a small processing fee, but nothing serious. Yeah. Here's the thing I'm not happy about, because I have to keep throwing the money into my savings account. I set up the payout thing because I kept getting warnings like, warning, you need to set up to be paid out. Like, right, but I didn't want to get paid out yet. And it just the minute I set that up, it just started shipping it. And it's like, great. So now it all just goes and sits in my savings account because we're either using it to move or we're using it to get a fucking chairlift. Because if I have to do another winter in here, I'm probably going to need that. And look into a second wheelchair then. So I could have one here. I don't know, but that's a worst case scenario. I'm going to look at a place on Monday. And between the GoFundMe and everything else, like, should hopefully be able to make that work. I'll hopefully be able to make that work. Otherwise, I've got the real estate agents. But yeah, it's going to be a thing. I bet they cut or damaged something in his spine that paralyzed him. That's entirely possible. It's also entirely possible that he got some sort of infection. You open up your skin and you're open to infections. So that could be a thing. And any sort of infection can cause swelling. And if he's had some adverse swelling in his cervical spine region, anything pushing on your nerves can temporarily stop them from functioning properly. Hulk Hogan's manager, Jimmy Hart, posted on Twitter that Hulk was at the bench club last night but didn't post any vids or pics, which is odd because Hulk Hogan always posts from his bar. Right. I'm pretty sure if he was alive and well, he'd be doing something. Hulk Hogan should want to leave the world. Life was good. It's gotta suck now. If he's stuck in that way. Lexi, hey, buttheads. Hey, Lexi, good to see you at your usual time.
How you doing?
I'm fine with you being early, but right on time as always. We've got an hour and a half left in the show. I've got I got to take 5 off. Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh.
Knocked over the fucking... See, this isn't... People don't get it. It's not just spilling water. I spilled water this time, but it's all on my desk, which is very easy to clean. And I don't have to move, and my legs weren't a problem. It was just... I've got too much stuff up here with the dock and everything else, and I made a spillies. And, again, can totally handle that. Alrighty. Like I'd expect them to change. Where is... I don't have enough... I didn't have enough napkins on hand for this. I had napkins on hand for lunch. I wasn't planning for a water event. Oh.
A water event.
Well, what else would you call it, Digger? There's water, and it was an event. It happened. You know what the edge of it is? The event horizon. Also, one of my favorite horror movies. All right.
It's a good one.
It is a good one. I fucking love it. Sam Neill's best work. Screw Jurassic Park. Anyways.
No, he was in... Oh, shit. Now it's gone. Gosh, I'll have to go
Correction,
look
it's
it
more
up.
of
He
a
was in
crime now.
another
It wasn't
one.
water. It was coffee.
Phenomenal.
I was thinking it was water, and it was an orange-flavored water. I forgot. I have blueberry lemonade water. This was coffee.
Blueberry?
Blueberry. It's blueberry. All right. Well, I haven't done either of the controlled burns. I have to hit go on this. We're getting sidetracked really, really badly.
Take me off too, please.
Quit spilling. You need a child-proof cup and bong. No, I don't need a child-proof bong. I need, you know what? I love this cup. I got it from Oz. I love I love my Towboys cup. I love my Towboys cup. It says Towboys. I think this is the design that Corey put together. It says lace up on it. It's awesome. I love my Towboys cup. It's red, my favorite color. It's just The lid doesn't have any close. If it gets knocked over, boop, and it's top heavy by design.
Yeah.
And it's sitting on a coaster that I bumped with the bonk because it's a tight space on this desk, man.
It's a desk. All he's got is a desk. But all this junk he's got to fit on this teeny tiny little desk.
Lab Glass saying Hogan is fine, Johnny. Well, let's hope you're right. And maybe he's an organ donor and they want the liver and kidneys. I don't know if those. I don't like. No offense. How healthy are Hulk Hogan's?
That's true.
That is a fucking tongue twister. How healthy are Hulk Hogan's organs gonna be at the point in time he is, the age they are? Like, I don't mean this in a bad way. He put his body through the ringer, guys. He beat the shit out of himself physically for a career. Very successful at it. Good for him. Even if he hadn't done all of that at his age, like, you guys understand, like, organs aren't immortal. The DNA in your organs degrades over time, like all of the DNA in your body, as it continues to put out more and more cells. So, like, your heart and your liver and things like that, you get an 80-year-old's heart, how long is that going to last?
Yeah.
Let me put it to you this way. When you buy a used car, do you look at all the mileage as experience or maybe clues that something's about to go wrong? Anyhow. Did Hulk Hogan take roids? I have no idea. Watch out. $5 from AP, who would just like to say, watch out for earwigs, Digger. Thank you, AP, for the $5. We got to add that in there, which means we can cover that off. We're down to Oh, wait, I didn't take the 5 off from Mr. Q. So we're down to $10 now, which means the hype train might cover it.
Jeffrey Epstein. That's otherwise true, though, Johnny. There are tons of organs in churches that have survived for hundreds of years. They're
a pipe
not
organ, sir.
in agreement for your.
It's a pipe organ.
Immortal.
But I will say, Jeffrey Epstein, you might be dead, but you are still live on the fucking jokes, my man. Let's go. Let's go to this again. They started this story. We got distracted by everything that happened, so we kind of lost the thread. They started this story by saying, "Warning: racist and homophobic themes." We're gonna play a little bit of this, and then I mean, we can pull up the links for the pictures, I guess, but. Yeah, no, here, let's hit play.
Just for the sake of preserving, our culture.
And that culture, effectively, we're saying this is a white culture, a whites-only place.
White American culture.
Again, they're not saying whites only, they're saying white American culture.
Over the last year and a half, high up in the Ozark Hills in the state of Arkansas, dozens of people have been working hard, leveling the land, building houses. They call it an intentional community based around shared ancestry, a long-winded way of saying something really quite simple.
Oh, they have it on their page. We started a whites-only community.
I think we would generally be called far-right, sure.
It's called Return to the Land.
Watch the kids in the background coming up.
A lot of people are going to be white.
They'll be blurred out, but
right. Well, why wouldn't
there was a darker?
A seemingly bucolic and sometimes surreal experience. This is built on a radical modern premise, made possible because of a new political and technological moment.
Again, the problem I have with this is these are the people that worked for these are the fucking the hate groups that always showed up in the balaclavas and stuff? Like, I got bad news for you guys. Yeah. Those guys were FBI plans.
One with strong...
Yeah, see, like when they... No. This is, again, they all have these hats and these outfits. They all literally went back to the Federal Bureau of Investigation the next day.
The most active...
Go back and listen to how the narrator tells it, though. They're involved with things similar to these.
Similar
Okay, look, there's a kid up in that playhouse with a very dark arm. It's important for me.
No, I'll tell you right now.
That's really dark.
I'm telling you, just looking at it on my screen here. I don't know what I know what you're seeing, but no. And look, I'm not saying they should or shouldn't have a whites only community. I just love that this one is portrayed as racist, and boy howdy, does anybody who's watched this show for a little bit know what the funny part is after we get done with this story that I'm going to talk about?
Yes. Yes, you can bring me back if you like.
My family, my children, my children's children.
God, you're quiet. She's doing this for her
In this
ancestry, her
southern US
family, her
state,
children, her
people
children's
who have lived
children.
through segregation once,
Yeah.
fear it is returning.
When you hear things like that, it causes you to be fearful. And you don't know who to trust.
Okay, but hear me out. Hear me out. Now, wait.
But in this
can we
southern
I want her
US
face
state,
back. I
people
want
who
to
have lived
talk
through
to her.
segregation once, fear it is returning.
When you hear things like that, it causes...
Okay, but I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real. Now, if you say that that's true, let me ask you, what would you say if a group of people decided to start a blacks-only community? More importantly, not back in the day, because we know that was tried before, and racist white people were horrible. Right. But I mean, like in our modern day, let's just say hypothetically that one black guy was geeked out on drugs and people didn't like the way the cops arrested him. Now, if a bunch of people saw that and in a different state that it didn't even happen and went, see, it ain't safe here. We need a community for us and ours, and there ain't none of you white people allowed. Would you view that as dangerous and deadly? Would that be the same level? And spoiler alert, you guys, I may have just said what we're going to talk about in a second.
You to be fearful. And you don't know who to trust.
Its founder says he is building a fortress for the white race.
It's a racial association. I kind of want to ask you, after seeing this, do you think what we're doing is immoral?
Well, I'm going to say with the way he's painted it, yeah. I forgot to grab your links. I'm going to flip over here, and I got to go grab the how it started, how it's going links that we got yesterday when I decided to push this. So let's play this.
It was the year 2020. They named it the
Easy.
Summer of Love. People were mostly peacefully rioting and setting things on fire, and people decided they did not feel safe in this area. And they needed to do something along similar lines of this group that we were just watching.
All right. Sorry, I had to do the thing I always have to do. Why does your links? God, if you could just link actual links. Edited? What do you mean edited? How do I hate when you put a link in here and Discord doesn't copy it as a link. It puts it in as just text. And then I do that and it doesn't pull up an actual... Right, fuck it. Close this and open a new page. All right, close this. New page. Control V. Enter. There we go. All right, so we're gonna start with this one. This is where it began. I'm gonna hit play. Unable to load video. Fuck you. Please try again later. You know what? We'll reload this. Maybe they need us to see an ad. And hit play. Nope, they got rid of the video. Fuck. All right, so this is from well, maybe they couldn't afford to keep the servers up. This is from September 12th, 2020. I'll read the story. Welcome to freedom, exclaims a real estate agent, Ashley Scott, as she surveys nearly 97 acres of land that she and a group of 19 black families purchased in August. I'm hoping that it will be a thriving safe haven for people of color, for black families in particular, Scott says. So they don't put it in writing that, oh, blacks only, but the whole idea is this is for families of color. The land sits just east of Macon in rural Wilkinson County, Georgia. Scott and her friend, investor and entrepreneur Renee Walters, didn't initially plan on buying a large plot of land, but they had a vision that was clear: to create a safe space for their black families, being able to create a community that is thriving,
Cheer
that is
100
safe,
Johnny
that
and
has
Digger watch The Fall
agricultural.
of Minneapolis. The movie tells the truth about the summer of love. https://youtube.be/f
Fucking A, Red Fox.
$_C=NRM_ISTS_LIOB1.
I'm literally not clicking it just because you put it in the link.
I was gonna say, could you
I
click
don't-
it and send it to me too? Because I can't open.
I can
Twitch.
send it to you, but I don't want to.
Thank you.
I don't want to go into the. We weren't planning to talk about
Fall of
it.
Minneapolis.
Like, I understand. Like,
I can
he's from
remember that.
Minneapolis. It sucks. I hate the way that it's publicly portrayed as, oh, this great racist event when we all gathered together and said racism was wrong. No. What it was is a black guy OD'd. He got taken down rough and he died of a drug overdose. And a bunch of people used
Later.
that as a reason to pretty much riot, and they burnt down a police station.
Mm-hmm.
So that's literally what happened. And like I said, it's this horrible race. But again, I don't want to get into the fucking, like, this is why I didn't want to bring up the Summer of Love thing. I don't give a shit about that. That has nothing to do with this other than the inciting incident that drove the black families.
Yeah.
The point
Okay.
is, CNN puts
Point
this
is-
as a story, like I was trying to say. They want a safe space for their race. That's
Yes,
just
19
wanting to build a
families.
community. But white
Right.
people just say, hey, look, we want white ancestry. We want a white community to preserve white American values. So they just
A
say, like, we want
Eurocentric.
whites only. Because, again, like, you can't say, like, oh, they want the, you could be black, but you have to be a white black. Like, how does that work? Like, again, they can't say, there's no way to prove your culture in terms of, like, oh, you're from Africa. Oh, you have African ancestors. It's two totally different things. And I can understand not wanting new immigrants in your community, the whole them adapting, stuff like that. Simply don't want to deal with it. Certainly seen more than enough examples of legal and illegal immigrants from varieties of places kind of fucking shit up when they show up. So I can understand the whole, like, we want the fucking 1950s Americana, like, slice of American pie dream that everybody had growing up in a neighborhood. We want that. And we've seen where it doesn't happen. So it's just, this is what and it's not good, but it's also, again, it's horribly racist when it's the white people. It's horribly freedom bound when it's the black. Watching our people protest. Yeah, this is all about that. So let's
Cheer 100 free Derek Chauvin now.
I mean,
He's getting a retrial.
I'm glad he's getting a retrial because
It'll
the one that
happen,
he got here
in my
was
opinion.
bullshit. The
Yeah.
one that he got here was bullshit. But I will say this. Derek Chauvin in that whole thing is also the most unlikable cunt.
Oh, I know. Like, he's an asshole. He's the biggest.
So
dick.
it's just, there's, like I
So,
said,
yeah.
it's not like they had this, like, angel. But I agree, he should have a retrial. But I also think that, like, I don't know how you get a fair retrial with the way, not even the way it was painted in the local news media, the way it was painted in the national news media, the way the fucking, like, what was her, there were, I forget the Democratic lady, she's in politics and government and everything. She fucking said, like, that people should riot if he isn't found guilty. Like, literally, like, government officials were calling for this dude's head based on, again, what we all took as, well, you saw the video, you saw him kneeling, racism. Like, no, again. And this is one that I feel very strongly about, having had this substance admitted to me under a medical setting. They're like, yeah, he ate a Tic Tac thing of solid fent. I'm like, oh, then you're fucking dead. Like, not like, oh, well, it serves right. No. Oh, so he's dead then. Like, that's what happens. I was on, like I said, it was diluted in saline and it was a little bit, and they put me under with it. And that stuff kicked in so fucking fast that I will say this, having watched the George Floyd video, I'm amazed he lasted as long as he did.
He had been up and in a corner store harassing the corner store's workers and the customers coming in and out for 5 hours prior to this. That's why the police were called. It's because he was doing
Right, but that doesn't
so
matter. He
much.
became a saint the minute his skin color was shown and the white guy was mean. Like,
Right?
that's the other thing. There's actual events too, and we've had them in Minnesota. I think his name's Philando Castile. That's the guy that got shot, I think, right? And like, that was a clear woman overreacted because she saw a person of color who said, I'm a licensed concealed carry. I'm pulling out my gun, so it's not like was doing everything you're supposed to by the code of the law. She freaked, she spazzed, she shot him, and you could be like, oh, that's racist, whatever, racial injustice. Again, that was a person of color wrongfully killed. All of the things you want. But there was nowhere near the backlash about that George Floyd was, oh, it's fucking police. Like, again, and then when we gave that square up for George Floyd and the community,
yeah.
How did that go? You know what? They can just police themselves. It goes fine. Anyways, so we were talking about the first house thing. This is why I didn't want to talk about the Summer of Love bullshit. So we're talking about that first house thing. When did this start? When did they start making this this community in Arkansas?
Hey, Professor.
I don't remember. Let's go back. Did he say like in 2020 they were making this?
In the state of Arkansas.
Let's turn this up a little. Or is this audio down? All right.
So, dozens of people have been working hard,
Well,
leveling the land.
Over who our neighbors are.
Yeah, but
and
how long have
that
we
is
been doing
just
this?
For the sake of preserving, our culture.
And that culture effectively.
Yeah,
is saying
fucking yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
is a white culture, a whites only place.
Years.
White American culture.
See?
How long have
The
we been?
last year and a half.
Year and a half. Okay. So for the last year and a half. So they did that for a year and a half. Let's check in on the on Freedomville. Fuck! They started in 2020.
2020.
So these guys have been at it a year and a half, and we already have like a couple houses, the beginnings of a community and an area. Let's go check in.
Working farms.
Let's check.
They're feeding themselves.
Let me guess. There's an ad.
Surviving.
An ad? Yes, there's an ad. Yes, it's an ad. Oh my God, yes.
Yes.
Why wouldn't you use this service? Because we put together this commercial and we lie. Yes. Your family will love it. Your dead parents will love it. Everyone will love it. We hate you if you don't do it. Yes. Why wouldn't you play bumper cars on a cruise ship? That doesn't seem like a horribly bad idea. Yes. Oh my God, my 12-year-old just drove into the ocean. Yes. Experience more. Yeah. Like, dude, I'm sorry. I'm watching this fucking commercial, and
You got that.
I made the joke, but I'm not kidding. In the commercial, there was a fucking go-kart track on the cruise ship. There were kids driving fucking go-karts on the cruise ship, and they didn't look like, oh, well, they're slowed down because, you're on a fucking boat and you don't want to. No. They were hauling ass, and it's just a real American, right? But how long until somebody drives into the ocean and the fucking cruise ship ain't reporting that shit? Like, it ain't happening. But the Black Lives Matter mansions are more land and worth more money, right? But that was good old fashioned pyramid scheme embezzling. This was a group of people trying to set up a community, and again. I don't care about, like, Mr. Q, you're making a completely pointless comparison. I don't care about, it's not about how much money was used. It's not about how much land was used. It's about one group of people going, look, we just want to preserve our culture, so we want a space for us, a little piece of home space for us, which I don't necessarily endorse or don't endorse.
I don't oppose.
I don't oppose it. Right, thank you.
I neither
I'm indifferent,
endorse nor oppose this idea.
It's not like they're saying other people aren't allowed to exist. They're saying they want a home culture community that fits those narratives. They don't want to, quote unquote, do the mixing pot thing, because when you do, it's a give and take. They take some of your culture, they give you some of theirs. But if you don't want any of that, and I'm not saying I do, but I'm saying if you're one of those people, I can understand that. But the thing I don't like is the hypocrisy of, again, Black people saying they have reasons and why they would want to. Again, in Atlanta, Georgia, none of these people were directly, so far as I know, affected by George Floyd, other than the fact that it happened and they took the slant they did. But if they see that and they say, look, racial injustice, this, that, racism, the other, they want to start their own community, more power to them. But that wasn't called racist. That was just Black people want to protect themselves and feel safe.
Yeah.
Right. Well, these people want to protect their culture and feel safe that their culture isn't getting eroded and condemned and castrated and called toxic masculinity every night on the evening news. And all of them are told to feel guilty for being white. Like, again, we've kind of been attacking their culture. I could understand somebody wanting to do something about it. Let's see how it's going for the first group, though.
To bring change after months of nationwide protests surrounding racial injustice, 2 women are making a big investment to create economic mobility in the Black community. Natisha Lance shows us how.
Wait, this is the beginning? I thought this is the...
Around the country, voices of a growing movement could not be silenced after the deaths of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and Ahmaud Arbery.
This is just the
inside of us. Renee Walters was among the
Yeah, these are the people who got together to set up to do the thing.
crowd shouting for change. Now she's turning her protest
Controlled
into
burn number
investment.
2.
We've done the Facebook activism, the protesting, everything. That's not working for us. So it's time for us to action.
She teamed up with her friend Ashley and 17 other
Again.
families to buy more than 96 acres.
Again, nobody's saying that's racist. Look, we've done the protesting. Right, and people have done the protesting, this, that, the other. We've been called racist just for being white, told to feel guilty because of this, that, the other, and reparations, all the shit. You've come at these people. They're not allowed to feel like, well, we want to feel safe in our own space, so we want to put together some money and buy our own land. Again, I don't feel like these people are just going to let a white person just move on in.
Near Toomsboro, Georgia. That's about 2 hours outside of Atlanta.
The church, we was protesting, y'all.
To breaking generational curses.
Their inspiration was Black Wall Street.
Return trip getting in Black Wall Street. Remember Black Wall Street. And again, like they've got a point there. Their inspiration was that. And Return Trip or Brian the Science, don't give away the ending. It didn't fail because they're black. It failed because they're women. Sir, don't give away the ending.
A self-sustaining Black community in Tulsa, Oklahoma back in the 1920s. The Friends wanted to create a place to build generational wealth that can be a safe haven for other Black families.
Right. Kind of like those white people want to do. But remember, those are racist people, and they do things similar to these horrible racist militia groups. We have no direct ties, but we're drawing correlations and comparisons because how is that not... I was always raised that judging one group of people based on the color of their skin rather than the content of their character was wrong and racist. If only I could remember the name of the person who said that. Who the was it? You know what? If he were here today speaking, I bet he'd be a king. Just fucking saying shit to people.
Thank you for the raid. Living Yankee Free.
Yes,
has just
thank
raided
you.
the Rumble. Thank you.
Living Yankee Free has raided the stream. Thank you. Hi, Raiders. Hello, Mikey V. Welcome to the program. We're going till 4:30, so we have another hour about left in the show. We've got a bunch of goofy stuff, so this is our last like serious thing I think that we're going to do today. We've got a bunch of goofy stuff. We've only got an hour left in the show, so we're going to go through this. This better have the how it's going part. Otherwise, I have to go find it because that other one that we had wouldn't play.
Recycling our Black dollar between the 19 families that are a part of our organization. That's what really Black Wall Street was about. It was about that local economy.
It was about you guys wanting to feel safe and wanting to feel like you were in a community where you didn't have to worry about what kind of activities your neighbors got up to or anything like that. Everybody kind of understood. Everyone. It's about a stress-free community, and it's fine. I support it. It's great. But again, I don't like how we find one example that's racist, one that's just, well, they want to feel safe.
For local economy.
The group of families, now called the Georgia Freedom Initiative, have a lot of ideas for the land that used to be a lumber farm, but they plan to take their time to create the refuge and change they want to see.
We can't wait for anyone to do anything for us, to come save us. It starts with us.
Right. You guys... And you had, this was in 2020. You've had 5 years now. All right.
The Brookings Institute reports the wealth of white families is nearly 10 times greater than Black families. The Georgia Freedom Initiative.
Right. Okay. That's fine. That's a perfectly fine metric. I'm willing to believe, though, that it breaks down into a few things. One, systemic racism and the control of Black families in earlier generations that prevented them from inheriting wealth. 2, and here's another one, modern day, and this isn't even just black people, but modern day people don't have the same respect for money and earned and inherited wealth that they used to, and putting together something for your family down the line. That's not a value, and it's been systemically beaten out of culture. It's almost like you want us to be slaves paying our way every day till we die. So we just dig that hole a little deeper every day until we're dead, and you can just push the dirt over and take our money. Not if you play in the NBA, am I right? Right, but they're going on the hole. So there's a lot of really rich NBA and football and golfers and like that, but there's a lot more of just regular average people, and they're poor. All right, so this doesn't have
to start development in the next 3 to 4 months. They eventually want to change the name of the town to Freedom, Georgia.
Freedom, Georgia, where you're free to be black, and if you're white, you're free to fuck off. Again, that is just as racist as the first one, and like that other story we had was the like how it's going one, and it didn't want to play. They imagine that they took it down.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
It's interesting.
Let's look up Freedom Gorilla. What the hell is Freedom Gorilla? That's not Georgia. Georgia. Hey, Georgia.
King Kong Dong, that's exactly it. We're all slaves to the government. Newsflash. It's not a thing. It's not a color thing. It's an us versus them.
Right.
The 1% versus the rest of us, peons or slaves or sheeple or whatever you want to use, whatever name you want to use. But yeah, we're only here to help to do the things they don't want to do.
Buying property in Freedom, Georgia. This thing is still up. What happened to the Freedom, Georgia initiative? As of July 2023, the settlement consists of a dilapidated campground, and its founders are working on establishing roads and utility services before beginning building residences. That's of July 2023. We don't have a current update. Oh, here's the
they
Instagram.
had a shed.
Here's the Instagram. Let's check their Instagram.
3 years to put up a shed?
We've got a fucking campfire. We got open spaces. Nothing. Again, a year and a half, and the problem is these goddamn white people. Like, here's what I'm saying. I'm saying if we want to call one of them racist, fine, but then they both are. In other new water wet, says AP. Yeah, no, I'm not. Again, it was just a fucking whatever. I didn't want to talk about.
No,
like I said, we weighed down too much of that with the fucking the Summer of Love thing, where I'm like, right, that's all stuff. But you guys, again, and I understand people have personally invested in it for one reason or another. You kind of force through trees, my friends. So yes. So again, that came out recently, a half-hour, in my opinion, a half-hour hate piece about these racist white people. And I'm like, right, but no offense. If you were making this a race, are the black people supposed to be the tortoise and the white people are going to be lazy at some point and they're going to catch up? Because again, they're way behind. They've had more than double
5
the time.
years.
They've had 2/3 more time. They've had 2/3 more time, and they have a shed. Like, it's just like, come on, you can do something. You could.
The other places got homes. They've got working farmsteads.
All right, so we're gonna do this one really, really fun, really, really quick. NASA has long been something that I've been interested by. I like space. I believe we live on a planet that's round, and that in a galaxy, and it's a great big universe, and we're all really puny. We're just like tiny little specks about the size of Mickey Rooney. Anyways,
that's about right.
Yeah,
Animaniacs.
NASA, I love you. They posted this. How long ago? This was yesterday. This was 10 a.m. yesterday. So as I was getting done with the show yesterday, NASA wanted to tell us, quote, Uranus is warmer than we thought. I'm going to leave that there for a minute. New computer modeling techniques reveal that Uranus generates internal heat. This is similar to our solar system's other gas giants like Jupiter or Neptune. Right, but absolutely nobody ran it up the chain with Uranus is warmer than we thought. Like I am.
There's got to be a different way to word that, guys.
AP, I'm crippled and I would build a home in 5 years. Right, it's not the fact that they don't have enough of them; it's the fact they don't have any. And I don't know, like I said, cue people going, oh, we've been had. So thank you, Mike EV and Liz1916 for following, and thank you, Liz, for reposting. That was really nice of you. I appreciate that. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Good to see you as well, Digger. Oh, so you know some of these people. Hey, just kidding, Digger and chat. Well, good to see you, Liz. Yankee Free. Good to see you. I don't know raids could happen on Rumble. Yeah, I don't know how to raid, but I guess I got raided. Nucleatic Gaming, thank you for the nugget sticker and the 10 bits. I think we've thanked everyone we need to. Can't speak today. God. I'll say this though. I was feeling down. Maybe I was just coffee deprived because even with the spill, I've lost a little bit.
Feeling better now?
But yeah, as I finish out my first cuppa, I realize we're getting right on the right track now. Oh, we're heating up. All right. Anyways, so yeah, it's just that there's no big story in it. There's no greater meaning. Just the fact that I'm fucking 5 years old and Uranus is warmer than we thought.
Start. They took those readings after Taco Tuesday. It threw off the numbers.
That's hilarious. Oh man. People literally responding with my what is warmer than you thought? And then Dan, NASA knows exactly what's going on, what it's doing here. Who would have thought that Uranus generates internal heat? God, this is so much fun. One day I will be mature enough to read it without laughing. Today is not that day. Says the man piecing. Right, dude? You can't stop yourself from giggling at that. Like,
Yeah.
You know what the hell you're doing. And it's not even, dude, it's not just the headline. It's also the work. Like, look, guys, we've been looking at it with some spectrometry. It turns out Uranus generates internal heat. Like a lot of gas giants. It's just the laughs don't stop. It's too perfect. All right, so there goes that. I'll probably save this for tomorrow because I don't really feel like we kind of did all of our more boring and depressing stuff already. So we'll probably go to a different time for this.
We'll save boring and depressing for tomorrow. Now,
well, it's not that it's depressing. It's not that it's depressing as much as just it's not a surprise. We're gonna talk about there was a fire in LA. Over January, you may have heard, and other things. And so there were
no idea.
There was not one, but there were 2 fire aid concerts to raise money, and we're going to talk about
and a hockey game.
Was that involved in it? I don't know. Anyways, this is more about the 2 concerts. Anyways, the fire aid concert money. And we're going to talk about where that went. But we're going to do this first. And I'm not going to do that story today. I'm going to do it tomorrow. We're going to do this first. You sent me this one. I heard parts of it, and I was laughing my balls off. So
yes. Oh, this woman.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Let's go to this. All right. We have an hour left in the show. I've got my 3rd hour stuff to pull up and put up and do. Mostly just fuck around, goof around shit, I think. Boop. And boop.
All right, for those who aren't American, an EBT card is basically like a debit or a credit card, but it's given out to people for their for benefits. So they're supposed to use it to buy their food and toiletries.
Your essentials.
Your essentials. Thank you. Toothpaste, food.
Yeah, I forget exactly what EBT means, but electronic balance transfer. But yeah, no, the idea is it's provided for people. It's the modern day thing of what used to be food stamps. Or his return trip says, this is the worst part. Return trip's absolutely right. Or, Coca-Cola and potato chips. Rectal thermometer?
Not anymore, as
you
will
mean
be
my
mentioned.
dick, says Brian. And return trip and
No,
candy.
I think you'd probably be okay with buying a rectal thermometer on the EBT. I think that would be okay.
Well, if
Electronic bank transfer says SH.
Okay, well, let's play this video. All right, here we go. This guy commenting on, they're calling her Food Stamp Fiona in the video. Mad at the new Trump bill. Let's go.
Welfare queen herself. Hey, girl, what's your broken?
So just a PSA for anybody on EBT.
Well, yeah, they listening because we all know you the HBIC of the EBT. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. The HBIC of the EBT just sounds fucking hilarious. I actually had to put it together to head bitch in charge of the EBT.
Okay. Head bitch in charge. I couldn't put it together. It went over my head. Thank you.
And she's giving it away on the screen. I don't know why people do this.
Yeah.
Do you think
now you don't have to listen to
you
it?
don't
You can
speak
just
enough
see what she's
English?
written.
I suppose now it's easier to share it as a screenshot and also get your message out. You can no longer pay for your nails, lashes, eyebrows, etc. with your EBT card. And I love this at the bottom. This is so unfair.
Yep.
This is why people can't guilt trip me in the whole you're on disability. Why don't you get a job? It's like one, it's very, very hard to work. Why don't you sit at home on disability and give up this? No. I actually do things to make the money. There are a lot of people who again just go suck up all the resources they want. Before Trump, I could have, not done stuff like this, and I could have gotten money for, or even maybe now I could have done it. I could have gotten EBT and used it to pay for different shit. But I didn't do that. I found a way to make again, this is why you can't go, oh, you're a piece of shit. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. There are plenty of people, and I don't know what she's dying from, but there are plenty of people that are full-on freeloaders. I do way more than most people who are in my situation. So you can't guilt trip me with, you should do this or that. No, I shouldn't. You can go fuck yourself. But let's hear from this lady. You can't pay for your nails, your eyelashes. Next thing you would tell me I can't feed my child. Anyways.
That has been paying for your nails, lashes, whatever it may be.
All right, sorry. Next thing you're going to tell me is I can't feed my child her tater tot hot dish.
EBT card?
Excuse me, say what now?
You can no longer do that. No. I just went to go get my nails, lashes, and eyebrows done. Went to go swipe my EBT card, and she tells me they no longer accept that. So not only are they taking away junk food.
Somebody just honked their horn at her. Also, I have to say this. Ma'am, a straight-on shot is not your friend with your horrible, horrible, horrible underbite. You look like a putt-putt golf course enemy. I got to time it right to get it in the hole.
Food, sugary drinks.
It's like a white picket fence.
Yeah.
With your
you hear what she's saying, though? Not only did you take away the snacks and sugary food and potato chips, now I can't do this either. And listen to what her problem is, what happened.
I know.
Because it wouldn't take her
Well,
EBT.
it's in the text part. She paid with cash.
They're giving us all a time limit with how long we can be on EBT.
As they should.
Yeah. You shouldn't.
Yeah, but where did she get her cash out of? What is getting shorted?
With EBT. So I had to use cash out of my pocket for my nails and eyebrows.
And you just keep driving past the damn dentist. I don't.
This dude and I like this guy. I might have to start watching him more. And you just keep driving past the damn dentist.
So now I'm $100 short on my freaking rent that I'm supposed.
And for those of you wondering, this is at Hata Maka, HATAMAKAJUNO. It's a really weird name.
To pay today.
Yeah, you need a new method to the madness because your rent is only $100.
Took it out of her rent. She couldn't pay for her nails and everything on her EBT card. She took $100 cash out of rent and paid for it. And now she's short $100 and she's pissed off.
Well,
so now she needs help with $100 for her rent, y'all.
Why does she actually ask for that?
I honestly don't know.
It looked
if
like he was about to do a
not.
breakdown, and I was like, I don't want to steal his thunder. Like, if it's all him, let's scroll here. Oh, wait, never mind. She talks more. He's I guess he's a quick hitter. He knows what he's got. He sticks to it. I appreciate it. Again, this is at Hatameka Juno. If you're enjoying this and you want to watch more of his shorts, you know what I am literally going to do right now? I'm subscribing.
There you go.
Bam.
So now I'm $100 short on my freaking rent that I'm supposed to pay today.
Yeah, you need a new method to the madness, because your rent is only $100. Come on now.
They need to figure something out, because this is not okay.
Well, if it ain't the well...
They need to figure something out, because this is not okay. Let me just say this. You need to figure something out. Again, you the idea that people, like, you don't need your hair, eyelashes, or your nails, eyelashes, or eyebrows done. You don't need that.
I done do them myself, thank you very much.
That would literally be like me going, like, I'm on EBT and assistances, and I can't afford all my food and medications. I know a lot of people are like, oh, you're begging for your GoFundMe to move. And it's like, right, but that's a one-off thing. We're not doing that all the time. This is an extenuating circumstances, jumping one hurdle. Then I'm back to paying for my own bills. Oh, and by the way, I am paying all my own bills the whole time. Nobody else is supplanting me that money. This is just for the moving thing. Oh. But anyways, so yeah, the idea that you can regularly, continually, like, nope, I can't make ends meet. I need help getting stuff done every month. And then you're like, no, but I'd like to get my nails did, and you could do those yourself. Eyebrows and eyelashes too. This is one lazy bitch. Like, oh,
yeah.
Duh, Johnny. I watched a girl sell all $300 of her food stamps to a drug dealer for meth, then go to the food shelf on Monday, and her kids starve for 2 days until then.
Oh, to starve all weekend till the food bank open?
Fucked up.
Yeah.
Like I know I smoke weed and stuff, but that is an expendable medication. Like, if my daughter has all her bills paid. She doesn't ever worry about the electricity going out. She doesn't ever worry about her streaming software not working. Do you know how first world problems that little toddler has it? And like, I do everything I do so that way I can keep her in that lifestyle and me in a lifestyle of I don't just sit on a couch and live by myself and I'm depressed. So like, I get out, I do things, like go places once in a while. I'm gonna be at the anniversary show in Stoney's this Saturday, and I'm gonna be at the golf course on Sunday. So I hope to see you guys out there. But it's like, I'm gonna do all those things. I'm gonna, I occasionally like to play a video game. I pay the bills for the TV and for the phones. So her mom has a cell phone.
You get punished because you're disabled, but you want to work and earn as much as you can. You don't want to be fully reliant on the system. You're trying to stay as self-sufficient as possible, and you get punished for that fact.
Well, AP pointing out, I'm about to be forced on disability and will kill myself physically to make my bills each month, for fuck's sake. Like, right, it's just... And like, that's the thing, like, I do that all the time. Like, I'm just treading above water. If I push to make a little bit more, like I found out in the past when I was making more, they'll take stuff away and it fucks me up. Like, and again, to make $20, I give up 100 kind of deal. And it's like that doesn't math in the long run.
Yeah.
And it'd be great if it was just a literal dollar for dollar scale. And it's like, you're allowed to make up to this much. And when you break this line, every dollar you make, we take one away. And it'd be like, right. So then we just stay at that point for a while, and I work from you to all me. Be great. But nope. But that would be a system where we encourage people to eventually achieve independence and self-sufficiency, and not a system where we go, oh, you're disabled? We can make you a fucking ward of the state, and thusly you have to kind of, I don't know, do whatever we say. Great. They drop SSDI. If you make too much, it's BS. Yep. And it's not, like I said, it's not a gradient scale. It's a direct on off. It's like, nope, you crossed the line and you're done skis. Like that's, and it's the same thing with like my insurance. If I don't do this stuff, I don't have to pay for my health insurance. If I just rely on assistances, I get my health insurance stuff covered. Otherwise, I have to pay for my health insurance. So,
yeah.
All right. The American Century. That's sad. What did the American Century say? My granddad was an alcoholic and a gambler. He would often get paid on Friday and come home on Sunday broke, leaving my grandma and her 5 kids to go to figure groceries out. Yeah, that's horribly sad. Because when you get approved for disability, there's an assumption that your functional capacity has to remain static. More importantly, there's an idea that you're just not going to do stuff for yourself and earn for yourself. I don't want a damn thing from the government ever. AP, I don't want to be on the government dime. And if I was able to keep doing comedy and DJ stuff like if I didn't have my health take a shit when I pushed myself to do all that, I wouldn't, I don't know, if I was still moving like I was 2 years ago, we'd be in a different situation. But yay, decline. All right, so sound like a weird goat there. We've got 45 minutes left in the program. This is another story that you sent me. This is a motorcycle story, and I'm going to just do this for a moment and tell everybody, I want you to know she's okay. She is okay.
Yes.
Also, I realize a lot of you are probably looking at this, and you're like, you're damn right she's okay. Like, easy, boys. Easy. Duality. He was also a war hero in World War II and Korea. People aren't just one thing, it seems. Well, I think the war hero in World War II and Korea may have brought on some of the drinking and gambling issues.
Yeah, maybe.
Possibly. One thing could be associated with the other, or you know what? Or not. How about we go to this? This is in Ukraine. Damn.
Yes, this is in Ukraine. Look at what she's wearing.
It's such an intelligent way to ride a motorcycle, because if you lay that down, you are not going to have a road rat. You fucking dumbass.
Not at all. She's got hot pants on, and that's it. She's got things on her arms, but
I want to know, what's the point of wearing the helmet? If you get in an actual crash, you're going to injure so many parts of your body.
You'll see. Wearing the helmet, it helps her out. Give it a sec.
Well, either way.
Hi, Desert Love. How you doing?
I've watched a lot of people that I'm like, why do you let your, like, I get it, it's warm out, yada yada, but why do you let your skin be completely exposed when you could be on something that could cause you sliding down asphalt at a couple good clicks, shall we say? I just feel like, no. I imagine that this.
Yeah.
Anyways.
See?
She hit her head.
On that visor part of the bike, yeah.
Why?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what caused her to...
She slipped. Oh, she slipped, was braking. She turned really sharp. The whole thing swiveled on her, and it threw her forward.
Okay,
I'm going to say this.
Made her...
A driver suddenly merged into the motorcycle rider's lane, causing her to fall off. So she was instant reacting to that, and she's got too small a frame, and the momentum threw her. Because that bike's that bike's a whole lot of metal. It ain't gonna listen to you. It's not personal. Heavy. It's not gender. It's just, I'm sorry, you're too tiny. How stupid do you feel if you're this person right now?
Yeah, I was just going to say that's probably the dude that caused the whole issue.
No, that is the dude who caused. That is precisely who that is. If you are this fucker, you got to be like, oh, dude, not only did you not check your fucking rear view mirror, because she wasn't in your lane. It's not like she was right behind you. She was in the bike lane. You drove into that. It's for motorcycles. You're not supposed to... if this bike makes it to a soft landing on grass that's on the other side of this street, there's a God. I'm just saying that now. Wait. I need to know how it goes.
This is kind of cool.
There's a God! There's
Nice.
a God! Yes. We just proved it on this show. There is a God. Johnny, really, you're saying no, because I mean, in any other scenario, that thing hits the ground and I cry. All right? That bike rode itself on an epic journey. It swerved left and right, and it landed on the fucking grass. You realize all she's got is some mild body damage, possibly torqued one of the handlebars, definitely lost a rear view mirror, and there's no way, but the bike will be okay.
Yeah.
The bike will be okay. And thank God for her helmet. Her head might be okay.
Yeah, well, and it's a good thing she was wearing those arm bits too, because she's going to need that pristine skin to replace the road rash that was.
She didn't get
her
road
legs.
rash though. She didn't get road rash.
You don't think so?
No.
On her
'cause
legs,
she hit her head flying forward and fell off the bike. She went straight down, not down at an angle.
You don't think she got dragged?
No.
She slid a bit?
No, because
Okay.
she slid off the bike as it was curving up or whatever. Like she hit her head there.
Yeah.
So she like banged,
Yeah.
like gonked on it and went down. It wasn't going fast enough and she wasn't moving in that kind of direction. No. I think she went straight down. She probably scuffed herself a little bit, like, and hurt her back like a motherfucker, and probably has a headache, and was probably super pissed. Here's the funny part, though. How much do you want to bet if that was a guy he asked for a number? Like, hey, so after this accident, I might need to call you. So can I have your number? Does she want kissing better? I don't know, Bad Desert.
Uh-huh.
I don't like people calling me that name, though. But yes, I do exist as the American century. Rear brake, hard press, grip tank with knees, slow rip from the brake to a stop, says AP. Right. AP, dem titties, though.
I'm just thinking her, at least the one hip and thigh. Ugh.
Bad Dad says, I will check her out and she can have my helmet. I don't think that's the
There
one
you
she needs.
go.
She stayed in place, dropped to the cement. Yeah.
Okay.
Like
well,
I said,
she's freaking lucky. Really freaking lucky.
well, like I said, banging her head on the front of her motorcycle did kind of stop a fair amount of the forward momentum.
That's true too. Yeah. Yeah.
So she had that going for her. But yeah, dude, that is crazy. Does she have, I don't know, man. Saint Caesar, what if she's somebody's
Dude, she's
mom?
just a lady.
See what I mean? That whole thing happens. She lays her bike down, and I'm like I said, how much you want to bet? If she got up and talked to that guy, like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Blah, 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 blah. She's like, show me your insurance or whatever. And then after that, he's like, hey, but think maybe you want to hang out sometime?
Too.
You think you want to like you need to ride home? Like, I'll take you to where do you live? Like, fucking. He's just hitting on her shamelessly the whole time. So you like riding bikes, huh? You like the feel? Because they vibrate and you're like straddling it. You get horny? Fucking just horrible, cheesy.
You're creepy when you do that.
Right? That's kind of that's the point of the
Yeah,
bit.
that's not a good way to go about things.
Yeah. That lady should not accept that dude's help. So there's the motorcycle bit. I don't want to do the fire aid thing, so let's pull up. We have a half hour left. We have a couple of fun little clips here that we have in the third hour that we saved for funskies. We did want to talk about that, so we will talk about that before we go. We'll take one break from just goofy stuff to talk about that, and then we'll go to you and you. No.
You boys.
You you, you, and then I think we have you, and you.
This
And-
broadcast has done extensive reporting on the effects of climate change.
They said.
What? I had these muted before. Why? Oh, I must
A
not.
truly historic.
Oh, we already did that one, so we got to get rid of you. Cat diving video. We already did you. I don't know why you were in the thing.
You're right, AP. I think you're right. If she hadn't hit her head, when she hit her head, she kind of like just went limp for a moment, which is made her drop like a stone and not get as much damage.
Dazzer is
think you're
fucking
right.
sporting one. She's in Ukraine, so just go find her in Ukraine. That's not creepy, fucking messed up at all. She's worth what is it? She's worth rescuing from Ukraine. Take my money, says King Kong Dong. You didn't give me any. Please give me money. I will take all your money.
Yes.
Please give it to me. She needs a full checkup. She needs to strip so we can check for injuries. Again, Dazzer, dude, thirsty much. Wow. What are you in the desert? I think a woman is more likely to pull out after brain trauma. Or likely to put out, excuse me. Likely to put out after brain trauma. Okay. This always helped me. If she lets me kiss it to make it better, I think she will be over her bike wreck with no time. Jeffrey Epstein saying, I'd invade that ass. What are you, Israel? I don't think we want to.
Wait a minute.
Oh, dude, this one got snuck into the list. I'm gonna have to fix that. They released 1,000 beavers into America's desert. It's just
Oh yes. We were talking about that.
I loved that video, but it was just a fun little thing.
I did
oh,
too.
Yeah. That made it into the show, huh? Like that's not supposed to be a thing. So I talked about the penny farthing bike, so we'll have to do that.
Yes.
I'm going to read this story first. I don't think there's any actual video to it, so I'm going to read this story, and then we'll move on from there.
Okay. Would you do me a favor and remove me for a second, please?
Oh, dear Lord.
Well,
So
a
I
moment.
have to flip over to this screen and do this, so that way I don't need to.
Perfect.
So the Florida Attorney General is inviting people to alert his office if their ex is in the U.S. illegally, saying we'd be happy to assist. They did this in Ukraine or Russia. I forget which one. I think it was Russia. They did this in Russia where they were like, hey, guys, report your husbands and their locations if they're not paying their child support. And when we imprison them, and then because they're in prison, force them to serve in the military, we'll pay you their military benefits that they owe you because they owe you child support. So they did this whole kind of like, hey, if you've got a deadbeat dad, get a hold of us because we're going to make him serve on the front line. And I thought that was very funny. Interesting ploy, interesting tactic. Apparently Florida thought the same thing. The AG has taken the whole thing into consideration. So he posted this on Twitter. We recently got a tip from someone whose abusive ex-husband overstayed a tourism visa. He is now queued up for deportation. I don't know why I saw cooped. What's
Not
wrong?
yet.
Well, maybe after the show. He's now queued up for deportation. If your ex is in this country illegally, please feel free to reach out to our office. We'd be happy to assist. You ready to come back on, or do you still need to stay off?
Yep.
So yes, they're offering to deport your ex if he's here illegally.
Love it.
I love it. I think it'd be, don't hit the front brake. Only cobblestone. He was trying to hit on her and he just went a little too far, says Lab Glass. More vanilla. I don't know what. I just enjoy moral. All right, historically white. Nice. Some people have kids for EBT and SNAP, and some of that group sell those benefits. Oh yeah, dude. I had family members that worked in a couple different industries, and they said you can see like when the benefits were going to run out, and then another one showed up. was really interesting.
Mm.
Real
Yeah.
interesting. Anyways, so it's an awesome video from the Fat Electrician. I don't know what we're talking about. It's one way to get rid of the exes, Bad Dazzer. What if they're just here but are sucking good air? What? Well, are they? Well, I feel like if your ex is here legally, then that kind of negates this. Again, the whole we'd be happy to assist thing just makes me... I want it to be like, I want them to release a commercial like, hi, I'm Attorney General James Uthmeyer. And he just starts, Uthmere, and he just starts reading all this stuff about, we recently got a tip from an abusive person, right? And in the background, it's just like, love hurts, love scars, put your ex behind bars, deport his abusive ass, make him see his... Like, just fucking send it all out. Ooh, love hurts.
Oh, gosh.
It'd be good. It'd be good.
It would be. Oh.
But yes, again, Lexi, I don't think it's just being an ex sucking good air that gets you in the group. I feel like you have to come in a wee bit.
Well, I don't know. If they're illegal, they're illegal.
No, that's the point.
Abusive is just worse.
Right. The point is, Lexi was saying, what if they're just here and they're sucking up good air? It's not that they're here illegally. They're just here and they're sucking up. Point is, she would just like to deport her ex. I don't.
Yes, I
don't
see.
share
I see that
sentiment.
now.
I am, but I am a being who can experience other people's emotions slightly. I have some empathy, so I can understand. I don't.
Empathy. What's
yeah,
that?
it's a weird thing. Honestly, it's more of a pain in the ass than it's worth. If I'm realistic with you,
Sounds like it. Yeah.
Fucking is. Dude,
Feel bad for other people.
There are so many
Why?
times where, like, dude, I'll give you this example just with my cat alone. There's so many times, like, why do I have to care? I do, and I don't want to. Like, he's just like, meow, and I'm like, why do I have to love you? He destroys my favorite shit, and I'm like, why do I have to love you? Is that my cat chewing on the cord to my headphones that I use when I'm gaming? Why do I have to fucking love you?
Got my cat trying to roll around on your keyboard while you're live streaming. Why do I have to love you? Damn it.
I'm with the American Century. I believe in welfare / EBT for people that need it. I don't believe in welfare for life unless you physically cannot work. Right. Like I don't get, like, and this was the thing, like, I don't get people who don't want, like, when I went through all the trouble that I went through after getting a job and stuff, I was like, well, shouldn't you guys be happy? I'm trying to work my way off of this. And then when I found out how fucked up getting off of it is, oh, man.
Yeah.
But at the same rate, we tried physically pushing myself so we could, like, oh, we're close and we won't need, and broke. We blew the engine, man. Johnny, the new South Park trailer just dropped. I didn't ask. But if we run out of stuff, I guess. Speaking of things that drop, I have what I think might be the scariest minute and 6 second video I've ever seen. And you're looking at this serene state, and you're like, how could this be scary? Hold on. I give you Exhibit A. It's a gaggle of skunks, and it's actually kind of unnerving because they're moving in like a fucking Mighty Ducks
in a V.
V.
Yeah, they're a flying V.
And the white stripes are lining up, so it looks like a weird blanket's ruffling in the wind towards you. And the worst part is, you don't have to piss off all of them.
No,
you just gotta piss off one.
One has to be startled.
Just one. Just one. And I gotta say, like, you're looking at this, there's not a whole lot of avenues for escape. And this is a cyclist. Like, oof, you can't just turn around.
Yeah.
And they are
you gotta swerve wide and hope to heck.
You gotta swerve wide and pray the spray don't hit you. And even then, you gotta be not downwind for a few miles.
Yes.
Oh, he stopped. So he's really dumb.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's a mom and her kids.
Cute.
That's a mom and her
kind of
kids.
sweet.
Yeah, it's kind of sweet. What age do they start squirting at? Do you know? I don't. I ain't taking that risk.
No, they start spraying right away.
Oh, great.
Pretty sure.
So every one of these,
it's still dangerous, but they're cute.
every one of these Pepe Le Pews is a fucking weapon. Great.
Yes. Oh, for sure. That's how it works. Uh-oh.
Oh, dude, the tail's up. We're ready to go.
Yeah.
Somebody's investigating, but they're like verify first. Nope, now they're just What the fuck?
They sound so cute.
Again, I would be like I am terrified right now. Make no sudden fucking moves. No sudden moves. They just sound angry. They just sound angry. SH, they're so cute. Cute, but stinky. America buttholes. Yeah. SH, I didn't know they made that sound. Mr. Q saying, I'm almost positive that they can't spray until after they mature. God, I hope so. Because it's at least if 4 of these are unloaded, it's a little less frightening. King Kong Dong, I think I would prefer poisonous animals. Right? Angry Ewok sounding fucker. Yeah, dude. AP is just like, skunks are awesome. I mean, I won't deny they're not funny with the noise.
Wild saying no effing way.
We're never ever getting back together. I like that. How many people would abuse the abusive ex thing? Well, Red Scooper, it wasn't abusive. It was just illegal. Now, if they're illegal and abusive, all right, we'll do that too. But they were saying in Florida, just, hey, if your ex is here illegally, we'd be happy to help. What do the skunks sound like, Johnny? I don't know. They sound like weird little angry grunting things. All right, so kind of like a little weed whacker. You ever waved a weed whacker pair something like that? Again, the minute mom runs away, the fact that they all form on her ass.
Yep.
All right, now this is where, again, you get the fuck on your bike and you thank the Lord that you survived this encounter, okay?
Wow.
This man was unarmed on a gravel road. He was at the whims and the mercy of nature.
Peacefully biking along.
Strippers got me banned saying an old coworker wants a descented skunk as a pet. No issues here. Guy is safe. Right? He's safe. He followed the rules. He didn't move. He didn't spook him. He just let him go. And for that, they didn't blast him with ass juice, which is the grossest part about the whole procedure. The smell sits with you forever, and you know they butt peed on you. Like, it's just how it works. And oh my goodness, there's not enough tomato juice in the world. Right. American Century was saying, oh, he's saying the coworker. Oh, wait, no, the coworker. My boxer used to love killing skunks and raccoons. Those tomato juice baths work after the 12th bath. Right? Like, here's the problem as a being who can recall events that he didn't enjoy. I would be scarred. I would never forget the day that a small, little, fluffy, furry, black and white animal sprayed me with ass juice, and I reeked for however long it was. The smell will come back. Do they have rabies since they're out during daylight? Not necessarily. It seemed like she was moving her family. Maybe something encroached on their area that they were normally in, And it seemed, or this could be their territory.
Yeah.
Skunks can come out during the day. Plenty of skunks. Johnny, do you know what a cockdoula is? Nope.
Oh,
don't think I want to.
I don't. I've got ideas because I know what the two words individually mean, and that's kind of iffy.
Yeah, I don't know that I want to know what that is.
Yeah, me either.
I really don't think so. All right, I don't think there's a whole lot left to it. There's only like 10 seconds or whatever. I think I don't think this is going to take a turn for the worst. But yeah, I think honestly, looking at it, I think it's a mom.
Adorable.
I think it's a mom moving her little skunky kids. And just because they're more active at night, like raccoons are more active at night, but they're out during the day too.
You still see them during the day. Yeah, I see the raccoons all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Like this, see?
All right. Where is that? Close that one down. I have a Machine Gun Kelly clip. I don't know that I want to get into that. Ooh, we'll have fun with this for you're a tinfoil hat lady. We'll read this Newsweek story before we do anything else. Oh, and then I have the Canadian woman and the penny farthing. So we'll do that one.
Right. The penny farthing.
All right. So I don't know if it's the video that we're seeing. Is it the video we're seeing? Because then I can share that. We'll read this first to make sure.
Do I need the tinfoil hat for this story?
Well, yeah. An unexpected visitor to our solar system spotted earlier this month might be a piece of alien technology that is, according to one professor from Harvard University, 3I Atlas, which is known as which is only the third known interstellar object ever recorded, was detected on July 1st by NASA's Atlas telescope in Chile. Despite being officially classified as a comet, theoretical physicist Avi Loeb of Harvard Avi Loeb of somebody forgot to space. Loeb of Harvard University has argued that the object could have been sent by an alien civilization. Loeb explained that the object's trajectory, size, and behavior suggests it could be something far more advanced than a natural occurrence and could instead be some form of alien craft or probe. The retroorbital plane of 3I Atlas around the sun lies within 5 degrees of that of Earth. The likelihood for that coincidence out of all random orientations is 0.2%, Loeb told Newsweek. Despite this, other scientists are skeptical of Loeb's claims. Head of planetary defense at the European Space Agency told Newsweek, there have been no signs pointing to non-natural origins of the object in the available observations. They are not the only anomalies. Apart from typical comets, addition to its retrograde orbit, Loeb said that the brightness of the object implies it's around 20 kilometers in diameter, which he explained is too large for an interstellar asteroid. It might have targeted the inner solar system as expected from alien technology, he said. Okay. 3I Atlas is expected to pass unusually close to Venus, Mars, and Jupiter this fall in alignment Loeb calculates as having a probability of just 0.005% if the arrival time were random. The comet is, God damn my voice. Comet is expected to reach its closest point to the sun on October 29th when it will be hidden from Earth's view, a detail Loeb finds suspicious. This could be intentional to avoid detailed observations from Earth-based telescopes. But if they're a fucking alien race from another place, then why do they need to pass so close to these planets to observe them but never talk to us or pass by ours? If they know we're here, how do they not know the situation's going on everywhere else? All observations are in agreement with basic assumptions about space-weathered natural object with so far weak commentary activity. All right, I have no idea. While emphasizing that this remains a hypothesis, Loeb argues the possibility deserves serious attention. The consequences, should this hypothesis turn out to be correct, could be potentially dire for humanity, he said. We better be ready for both options and check whether all interstellar objects are rocks. In the meantime, work is being done to collect as much data as possible about the space object. Astronomers around the world are collecting as much data as possible on the orbit and physical properties of the object and how these changes the course as it passes through the solar system. So I don't understand. Was that video actually the thing? Because you had an ad on it. So let's go to this. Do we actually sort of see it or something? I didn't think we had that kind of technology in this day and age. Hey, everybody. Tegra's here. It's my kitty.
Hello, Tegra.
It's my kitty. All right, so this is... Okay, so yeah, this is the Atlas view of the telescope from Atlas. What does it see that we, like... Okay, so this is our... This is our alien visitor. I'm going to tell you, I'm not an astronomer. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Don't know either.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
I haven't the slightest.
Hi, Tegra. Yes, Tegra is... Tegra's chilling. She's nuzzing my microphone. As she does. She does. She likes nuzzling the microphone, don't you? She likes her good little pets. She's such a good kitty. I will feel bad for her because she's so attached to Al. Like, I'm just going to have to hold this little kitten. And that's the one part I do love about my little kitten. She's still just a little kitten. She grew up, but she's still just a tiny little kitty. Just a tiny little kitty. All right, we've got 15 minutes left in the program, so I got to do this one before we end the show because because I don't, if you've watched the show regularly, and again, thank you for being here on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. We love having all of you guys hang out. We're still, I think, was it 10 from breaking even today? And we'll check Twitch on that in a little while. So thank you for being here. The show's winding down, but thank you all for being here. If you could throw in to the Venmo, PayPal, Streamlabs stuff. Cool. Bruh. Okay. Bruh. You bruh.
Bruh.
Somebody commented bruh. So I said bruh. All right, so wait a minute. I thought, yeah, there we go. All right, nothing that changed on any of those. We're good. All right, so this one, I don't really care for the whole Guinness World Records thing. I will say in this case, this is kind of impressive just because I hate these that they can't opt to start in full screen. And I hate the fucking Facebook Reels thing. Tag, this is why I hate petting cats during the show. Now I've got fur all over.
I know. Fur is everywhere. I've got the same thing. There's a cat here and a cat here.
Fur is real. The fur is real. All right, so this lady is riding a penny farthing. She, I guess, won 2 Guinness World Records. I can mute this, I guess. I don't want to play the fucking music. I don't like pausing this every time. I want to talk about what we're seeing. All right, so she's just pedaling her little ass off on this thing. This is the stupidest bike in the world. Why? Why is this thing? You need a step ladder to get on it.
Yep.
Like, and I guess she won some record. You're going to go kind of fast. This, again, looks like something that somebody was riding, and I'm like, you hate yourself if this is what you ride. Like, I don't know who invented this. Certainly putting her butt up in the air. But yeah, penny farthing bike. I would call it a
original bike.
Pretty sure I'm farting bike. It is horrible. Anyhow, that Canadian lady.
Good on her.
The fastest speed on a penny farthing bike, female, and the fastest kilometer on a penny farthing bike for a female. So she did it faster than any other lady. Good for her.
Nice.
But what does that prove? Like let's go with the Harvard professors thing. The aliens are attacking. What does Penny Farthing bring to the table? Is she a messenger? Is she gonna carry old school notes that aren't digital or something? Like, what's the deal?
I don't know, but it's cool.
Is it cool? I feel like that bike needs to not be a thing anymore. Like, we need to be like, yeah.
Well, I thought it was not a thing anymore.
I would have thought.
I didn't realize they were still using them.
Well, this is what I'm talking about. I didn't think it was a real thing. I always thought it was like a cartoon, like a goof, like a gag. Like it was a concept they came up with back in the day, and it got ballooned out of proportion. This looks ridiculous.
Oh, 420.
Oh, all right. Hold on.
Or 220 over here. 219.
219. Yeah, we're on deck. Fortunately, after yesterday, I have a lot of on deck ready to go for the show today. So yeah, we got about 10 minutes left. Thank you all for joining. If you're joining us on our little 420 thing, be of appropriate age and consent in a place where such things are legal. Because that's how we're doing it here. And then if I move, that might be something that changes if I change where I move. So that's another thing. We need lots of distractions and humans to go on the first ships and report back, says Lexi. I think CRISPR is our best hope for MD cure, says America. MD, what's MD?
Muscular dystrophy.
Muscular dystrophy?
Yeah, apparently Mr. Q's got his son, and okay, the American Century, it's his son as well, has muscular dystrophy.
Terribly sorry.
There you go.
To hear that.
Yeah.
Why? Talk amongst yourselves.
Oh yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
I'm fine.
Oh, life is good.
I'm good.
Okay.
Right?
Yes. You're pitched back to normal again.
All
That's
right.
good.
All right, so we did the Canadian lady breaking the records. We wanted to cover that. We have about 10 minutes left. I'm going to play. Do you know who Machine Gun Kelly is? I assume you do.
Yes.
Well,
yes.
I have asked, why is Machine Gun Kelly a thing? And I'm about to ask
Okay.
again. And
why is he still a thing?
Yeah, why is he a thing? I saw one moment, and I'm going to be honest, literally one moment of Machine Gun Kelly where I'm like, oh, he's kind of cool. And that was his kill shot thing on Eminem. But, like, motherfucker got beat so bad, he went back to doing pop music. And I'm looking at this, the outfit, the fucking pink guitar, and like my nephew has this kind of aesthetic, the fucking sleeves with large blacked out chunks and stuff. And I'm like, why? I like tattoos. This is an issue. Like if it builds into a sleeve or you plan a sleeve, fine. But this whole, like, I've got this sleeve and now either I don't like it or just for whatever reason I'm blacking it out. Like, okay.
Black it all.
Like, all right, do that to your face. Do permanent blackface, and I'll say you got a point. MGK's pink Schecter Telecaster is a totally amazing guitar. It might be. Eminem destroyed MGK in 10 seconds, made him wilt like a gay flower. Dude, I've heard rumors that there's another band, and I'm not going to say the band's name because it's a rumor. I've heard rumor there's another band that does like an MGK dig saying, you went from rock to rap, but I did that first. You went from rap back to rock because your shit didn't work. Like, and
nice.
And it was like, I was like, oh damn, that's if that. And then someone's like, oh, that was an MGK burn, and I'm like, really? And like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, and just because like I think MGK is kind of weird and stupid, I totally want to believe it. So that's all it took was because again, rumor. I'm not going to list the band because I don't know it to be a fact. This is also fucking creepy and weird, by the way. Yeah. Just looking at this fucking hands thing. This looks like he's got the hands from the villain guy in My Hero Academia, which is creepy.
I'll tell you about this girl named Susie. She's my 70-year-old neighbor.
Okay, you've got my attention. You've got and keep in mind he's doing a Warped Tour featuring a band named Neighbor Susie. So I'm assuming it's just kind of like a node to them.
Yeah.
But he's playing this stupid thing. He's about to take us on a story journey. I love this when I pay to see a singer and he goes, hey guys, while we're doing the ramp up to the next song, you want to just talk about life? So one time I was watering my flowers and then, it was sunny out. All right.
She goes to Palm Springs and picks up grapefruits and brings them to my house. And one day we were recording.
Really? You need people to bring you grapefruits? You can't afford to buy your own. You don't have enough success in your life that you can't buy your own fucking grapefruits. You need this poor 70-year-old mom to bring you fucking, what is she? What, she doesn't have grandkids and just wishes?
The album, and she came over and it was real late. She sat next to me and she was looking real fine, like her lips got...
Dude. 70-year-old neighbor, okay? You can say they're attractive. Like, how bad did Megan break you that you're willing to take the 70-year-old neighbor?
Close to mine, I said, oh my God, are we about to fresh kiss? And she gave me the grapefruits. I said, maybe it's all the small things. She said, I know. I said, oh my God, I'm singing a Blink-182.
All right, so you're about to tell these people how you plowed an elderly lady. Congratulations, MGK's got a gilf obsession.
We got real close. She opened the fucking
7-0, Wild. 7-0, not 7.
7-0.
70.
Yeah. That's why I said gilf.
We were about to tongue kiss, and then she got kidnapped by an alien.
Why did they cheer that? And then she got kidnapped by an alien. And now they're going to do a song that has nothing to do with any of that. It was just a really stupid, pointless story. I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again. Why is he a thing? He just plays, like, generic music. I know that because I've played his songs when I used to DJ. AP, shut up for sake. What was that story? Right? That's what I'm saying. Wow, grab a granny night. Yeah, right, Bad Dazzer? Leave the man alone. He likes gummers. Look, at a certain point, she's just a good goddamn gummer, and you're being a fucking hypocrite, all right? And you're a hypocriticizer, too. Do you like getting blowjobs? Yeah. Do you like giving blowjobs? No. Yeah, well, then you're a fucking hypocriticizer, too. Brian of Science, I know a gilf or two. Right, but hot take, Megan Fox isn't that pretty. No, she's plastic surgery. Megan Fox is plastic surgery. And so I don't really care. Like, she's not unattractive. Like, people are like, would you? Like, yeah, totally. But again, like, let's just say I don't know how much of that is the base model. And regardless of how much that might be the original, let's say all original interior, the lady seems a little crazy. So that's where
just a little.
I partied with a 72-year-old lady at a Kid Rock concert.
Nice.
Okay, Megan Fox was pretty, messed up her face. I don't know about messed up, but she definitely tweaked it and didn't need to. Agreed. Did not need to. So then, so he just starts playing a song. Fuck this dude. Like, again, there was no need for that. It wasn't a dedication. It's like, hey guys, I want to like riff and make up a story, and it's not going to go anywhere, so I'm just going to go, she got kidnapped by an alien. It's the, well, I tried. Here's the only thing I would give it. And if somebody told me this is what it was, I would be like, well, it's sort of creative. If it was an homage, do you know the like the neighbor Timmy bit from Animaniacs?
Oh, I probably would remember
so I'll explain how it works. So a door opens and a kid comes walking out, and he's usually in like just like a generic outfit and like a baseball hat. And he like rocks back and forth on his feet, and he tells you a story. And it's just kind of a long story. And there's always like a kind of like weird little ha-ha punch to it. And then he ends it with, okay, bye. And he races back into the house. And so like one that he does, he's like, this one time, my friend had a dream that he was in a field eating the world's largest marshmallow. And he woke up and his pillow was gone. Okay, bye. And then he races into the house. And it's just kind of like one of those. It's kind of like, but then like the fucking threw you for a loop. Oh my God. Then she got kidnapped by an alien. And I'm like, I saw that moment in time, and I'm like, you don't deserve to be fucking famous. Like, that's not, like, I hate to be one of the people like, back in my, like, we had actual entertainers who were, like, good at stuff. Yeah. Wacko, Yakko, or Dot. No, it was neither. It was a side character. It was a short little bit in between skits. Just because a mouth is made of the same skin and the woman's wizard sleeve doesn't mean a 70-year-old is on the menu.
Jeez. Oh, wow.
I think it's actually, AP, I'm going to say I think it's actually the term the woman's wizard sleeve. I've never heard that one before. I've never heard. I feel like that's a good place to end the day. Like a woman. I
think so too. I like that.
I don't know.
Wizard sleeve.
I don't know what we could do that could fix any of that. And let's go check the Twitch and see if how we're doing on this thing. We always check it the next day because sometimes it takes a little while. Yeah, we're definitely gonna make the 10.
Nice.
So looks like we got
Good night,
a solid
everyone.
15 thing to throw on this. We're like 5 in tomorrow already, which is great. Good night, Savvy. Yes. Good night. Thank you for being here on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. Hope that we helped you get your day ended up a little easier. So feel free to take care of yourselves. We've been Johnny. You've been an audience. She's been Digger. Where are you going to be? Where can they find your lovely face in places?
Nowhere tonight. We're gonna take tonight off. He's still not home yet. It's summer vacation, so it is what it is. But we will be back tomorrow afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, where I talk with chats. Just chat. Don't have anyone else on stream with me. It's just me and whoever wants to hang out.
Don't you do reading streams on Thursdays too?
Yeah, but we finished the book, and I can't find a new book yet. I can't.
Oh.
Yeah.
You want to come hang out here tomorrow?
Maybe. We'll see.
All right. Guys, Digger's going to be here tomorrow. So, yeah. We'll catch you later.
Shut up. And sleep with me. Come on. Why won't you sleep with me? Shut up and sleep with me.
Clip it.